This is Air Tiki 921 crew member Lisa Brightwell. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
Arrived at your destination. Welcome to paradise. This is the Tiki Man, and it is time for the show. Sit back and relax, have some fun with us. Jump in the YouTube chat and be a part of the show. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Heidi, Heidi, ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right by my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
Ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, B-Dog?
Hola, senor.
Oh, hola, senor. Good morning. Yeah. Burrito Supreme.
Chalupa.
Nacho Bel Grande. Yeah, there we go. Hey, we got a big show for you. Monallo's going to be joining us. We're going to talk about that brand new song that he's got out with, what's his name? G-Love and Special Sauce. There we go. Yeah. And, of course, Jax Bowers on that as well. Yeah. And, of course, we got the Almanac and JBL Travel Minute. All right, you ready to rock and roll? Here we go.
Mr. Pinstripe Sue, hey, Mr. Hidey-Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes, hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know.
Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here. Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station. Coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas. And I saw Debbie Hass in there in the chat there in the YouTube. Good morning to you, sweetheart. Hope you guys are doing, you and Bill are doing great. The Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar up in Canada, that is... to all of our friends up in Canada. Of course, that's Verona Corona, who's still living down in Mexico right now.
That's right.
And our producer, Monica, who was having all kinds of technical difficulties this morning. Our producer, Monica, who is always listening. That's right. She couldn't get the sound on her new monitor.
What?
So tech support was in full swing first thing this morning. So hopefully we'll get that all worked out. Maybe she's listening on her phone. But anyway,
she said she is watching and listening. However, our lips won't match what we're saying. So,
oh no,
we'll never know. We'll never know.
So I think she's listening to the radio and watching the TV.
Just make sure you got it on YouTube on your phone, okay? Because that helps out our views and everything. Mm-hmm. Then you can hit the little like button.
Yeah.
So good morning to Tom and everybody up in Canada. I saw Tinkerbell this morning chiming in. So good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. Congratulations on the hockey tournament there.
That's right. That was
Canada.
awesome. Yes.
See, I'm not a big hockey guy, so I just assume Canada always won.
I know, because they're the hockey everything.
They're the hockey people, right?
Yeah, they're the hockey people.
Anyway, so congratulations to Canada. We love you guys, and look like a pretty good deal there. So let's see here. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard, Ambassador Retreat.
Glad to hear they're doing a little better, it sounds like.
Yeah, Tim's been under the weather, and then I think Michelle got it as well. Mm-hmm. So, that whole thing that you and Lou went through, if somebody walks into the house with it, I guess somebody else is going to get it as well.
Well, knock on wood, I didn't get it.
Oh.
I had laryngitis unrelated to the flu, so I'm, knock on wood, I won't get it. But I was lucky.
Yeah,
I was lucky.
No doubt. So, good morning to our ambassador of all great things, and of course Tim the Bodyguard, who saved my life down in Mexico. So, good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing wonderful. Beers and Bones Patio here in Harrison Bay, Tennessee, and man, oh man,
you're gonna get some cornbread today.
We got the Goldens bringing some food over today.
That's right.
Cannot wait for that. Anytime.
And Golden Girl said there will be cornbread involved. I said, oh Lord.
Well, see, that's what you get for bragging on him, right? Because I made a big deal about his cornbread, and it's true. I mean, nobody makes cornbread like Golden.
That's true.
When you get a text message in the middle of the week, say, "Hey, we're bringing food after the show," I'm like, yes.
Yes.
No matter what happens from here on out, we got something to look forward to. So that is the Golden Girl with a good smelling hair. And, of course, the grill master himself, Mr. Golden. Happy Sunday to you guys. The cabin up north, the Brat Shack and Deer Lodge in Old Forge, New York. Home away from home for the cabin queen, Donna, and bobsled Bob Cummings. So good morning to you guys. I hope you're doing wonderful. Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina, the Jeeks Creek Retreat, home of Mo and the Mystery Man. Who is in the witness protection program, so we're not allowed to let anybody know who he is, what he looks like, and for God's sakes, don't even let him take a picture with a Tiki Man Radio T-shirt or anything. All right, so good morning to you guys. Hope it was good seeing you last week, Mo, and had a good time at the Daytona 500 party that Lou won.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lou won.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Technically, it was the Daytona 500 pre-party, wasn't it? Because
Yeah, because it got delayed. But
Yeah.
at any rate,
Yeah.
she still won. That's
yes,
great.
yeah, she was so
Yeah.
excited about that.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Understand there may be a new rug in the future.
Already bought it.
Already
He
bought it.
already bought it. He
That
bought it
money's
yesterday.
spent.
Bought it
Okay.
yesterday.
It's spent, yes, sir.
All right. Let's see here. The Treetop Flowers and Patio, located in the Treetop. The Treetop Flowers Patio and Tiki Bar, located over in Queen City, North Carolina, home for Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning, guys. I hope you're doing wonderful. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis up in Williamsport, Maryland. That is Shy Patty. And Rick the Stick, the One-Eyed Bandit, who has a show at 5 o'clock on Sundays. 5 o'clock somewhere on the road with Rick the Stick, so make sure you check that out. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio, that is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana. Home of Ed the Train Man, his beautiful wife Pat, our picture girl, all of the conductors and all the grandkids. It's a full train up there.
It is a full train.
Yeah, they need 2 or 3 cabooses with all those grandkids. So good morning, guys. I hope you're doing wonderful. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West. That, of course, is B-Man and Michelle, who are up in Orlando, I do believe, or up in Florida, somewhere in Florida. They are not in Key West, and they didn't do their show Friday. They was headed up there, and, it's Michelle can't go very long without looking at the mouse. She's got to go see Walt Disney, and
I don't blame her if it's that close. Why not?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Why not?
well, I mean, you can fly from Chattanooga to Orlando for like $85 out of Chattanooga, direct flight. So
That's not bad.
Yeah, I keep saying
Or
it.
it used to be. We don't know about that anymore.
keep saying you and Michelle should go down there and spend a couple of weeks. Enjoy it.
I can't do a couple of weeks at Disney. I like Disney very much, but
Yeah.
no, I'm good with a week or less. Yeah.
Let's see here, the Pond Front Patio in Ottawa. That is home of B-Dog and Lou in the Legend Studio, and that's where they do their show on Wednesdays, Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou.
It's a frozen pond right now.
It's a frozen pond. Yeah,
On frozen pond.
we got a little bit of a frozen pond on the cover of the pool out there. So
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And if you didn't catch it earlier, my grandson Levi asked me yesterday. He said, "Noni, is your pool open?"
yeah,
And I was like, "No, baby, it's pretty cold out there right now." He goes, "Well, I'm going to jump in it, and I'm going to do this." And then Sonny, his brother, he has to parrot everything his brother says. So he goes, "Yeah."
Sounds like they got the blood of a tiki man. I'm just saying.
yeah.
I don't care how cold it is. Open the pool.
Open the pool.
Back in the day when we were younger and could drink all night and still get up the next morning,
Which we can't do anymore without really
we
suffering.
used to leave the pool open all year round, because there were times where it would get warm, 70 degrees or whatever, and people would go out there and jump in it from time to time. And
Well, ice baths are the in thing now, so, why not?
They are. They really are.
Katie, close that door. You can open it, but you can't close it. I hope Alex is out there. Maybe he can close it because
He'll close it. He'll close it.
apparently I or her or everything's my fault. So we left the garage door open last night.
I guess I don't know. I guess I did. I don't know. I have no idea who came in last, but I left the garage door open.
Well, as a general rule. As a general rule.
So everything was cold this
If you
morning.
drive into your side of the garage,
Yeah.
you're kind of responsible for the opening and closing of that door. But
I was taking up groceries.
But are you? Are you really?
Are you really?
Am I really?
yeah.
Yeah, am I really? Because I'm not sure if I was the last person to bring in the groceries. I think the last person to bring in the groceries.
It's probably me.
You
It's probably
may
me.
want to review that contract and look at the fine print. I'm just
We
saying.
need
Well,
to do an instant replay. Remember, we need to do an instant replay
Yeah,
of,
the
of
instant
that
replay.
happening.
I love those commercials.
I don't know.
Well, I was in the middle of a lot of things. Here's what really happened. Okay. So I'm out up in the office there doing my work, right?
Yeah.
Getting things ready for all kinds of stuff. And she always calls. She calls me. She calls me from downstairs, let me know she's here, which means I need to go help her with the groceries.
That means
right?
come on down.
So I did. I went down and helped her bring up the groceries and brought it up in there, and then I went back out into the office. You know, because I never know if she's got something else in it. She's going to take the dog out. Usually she'll take Katie out, right? And then she'll notice that the garage door is not closed or whatever, you know. But I was getting these text messages from the electric power board this morning saying, thank you for your business. And I was like, what the hell kind of stuff is that? And then Alex comes here and says, hey, your garage door is open.
Yeah, I know how it is. I looked at our electric. I went up $130
Yeah.
last month.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I was like, good Lord.
Well, you know, I've been, you know, just as soon as the temperature gets above freezing, I go out there and cut the hot tub off. To try to save on this,
Right.
you know,
I
these
know.
$350,
And then I'm like,
$400 electric bills.
But that's
is
when I
hard.
want to get in the hot tub. And then he cuts it off. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
so-
"Dadgummit."
Ice baths are in style now.
Yeah, as a general rule, you close the garage door in the wintertime because you're letting cold air in, and it just it has nowhere to go.
That's
Not
right.
to mention all the raccoons and bears and
squirrels.
possums and squirrels and
Lions
everything
and
else.
tigers and bears, oh my.
Skunk.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see here. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
That is Dave Sons and Beth Travers. Good morning to you guys. Saw Beth Travers chiming in here earlier, and she did make a comment. She is going to come to the summer party, so
Awesome.
she always tries to make an appearance, so we really appreciate that. And of course, we hope everybody's warm down there. I'm sure you are down in Florida. So the Comeback Tiki out up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on morning. You betcha.
You betcha. You
The
betcha.
best mimosas on Sunday morning. You betcha.
You betcha.
Things are a little glitchy this morning. You know, the screen keeps glitching, and it catches my eye on something. And because I had to, you know, you can spend all day making sure, you know, come down early, get everything ready for the show or whatever, and then come back down to cut everything off, and then the computer says, need to update. So I had to do that before I left.
Oh, thanks for the warning.
Yeah. Had to do an update. And then there's a new update for the ATM Mini, which, by the way, you can't download that unless you delete the other one. It won't tell you that. Please delete this one, or they really ought to have it where it replaces the other one. But anyway.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
We'll talk about that.
Oh, man. Will you close that door all the way? Please?
It's cold. He has no sleeves on.
Yeah.
Neither do you.
They go
big
in
dog.
and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, you know. But,
Sleeves are overrated.
yeah, I don't like sleeves either. I can't stay to get hot in the wintertime, you know, where you got to wear a big coat and all
Right.
this stuff, especially driving. That drives me crazy.
Yeah, I don't like wearing a coat driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Where are we at? Oh, the Z&G patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. They said they were on the patio this morning, so good morning to you. I hope you're doing wonderful. The Paradise North up in home of King David and Pat up at Southampton. Good morning to you guys. I hope you're doing good. The Tiki Balcony in Malmo, Sweden. Good afternoon to the Swedes. I saw the Swedes congratulating, Verona was making a post about the Canadian hockey team.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to you guys. And JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Manford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston.
JoJo's.
Damn, didn't think we was ever going to get through that.
A little secret, when you go to a hockey game, probably about 80% of the guys on all these hockey teams are from Canada. So
Yeah. I know. That's why I'm like, hey, Canada won. And I was like, don't they always? It's not like they're racing in Atlanta or something in a car, But anyway, let's see here. Tiki Man Radio is streaming live on the Camys Grammy live cam. Make sure you come over to the live chat. Hit the like button, please. That helps us out tremendously. I'm so proud of all of you. Last week we got over 40 likes on the show,
awesome.
so that was really cool.
That was cool.
So I anticipate we're going to have a lot of new people on here today because of Monallo, and he's like Elvis now, so he probably brings his entourage with him.
So why don't we get 50 likes this week?
I know we should have 50 likes this week, but
let's shoot for 50.
Typical businessman, never enough. You get 50, well, you can do 60. Yeah, but anyway.
Moni says you're right, and it's just a bunch of maple leaves across the screen.
That's right, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I just assume they always won the hockey game. I mean, everybody down here is just like amateurs as far as I know, but, I am not a hockey guy, so I'm sure there's people that would say so. But,
I'm not either, but if you go to one...
Oh, I love it. I've been to them.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I just can't, my ADD won't let me pay attention to on a TV, but you go to a hockey game, they're a blast.
Right.
Yeah, we used to have one here in Knoxville. I don't think the Ice Bears are up there anymore, but, they would play Nashville and this and that, and so it was always good. I enjoyed it. Had box seats and all that stuff. I mean, it's a whole different experience for sure.
Very interactive.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to a golf tournament, right, you feel like it's a bigger deal. But if you watch it on TV, it's like watching paint dry sometimes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, he's on the hole number 3.
I've been to have you been to a PGA tournament?
Yes, I've been to Augusta.
I've been to the Memorial there in Columbus, Ohio, and I remember we ended up where we were standing. Literally, I was like 6 feet off of the green, and it's like, aren't we a little close? Shouldn't we be backed up or what? The guy's like, no, you're good. We're like, okay. And then I'm looking and I see this just a sea of people, in the middle of the fairway, and it's like,
yeah, what the hell's going on here?
And they're like, oh, this is the biggest gallery you're going to see. That's Tiger coming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, but I could just see a sea of people, and then just out of so far away, I can't even tell it's Tiger. But all I see is like a flash of light where the sun reflected off of his club, and it was just like you're just looking, and then it's just like it dropped out of the heavens, just boom. There's a golf ball laying on the green like 6 inches from the daggone hole, and it's like,
I was gonna say you always know when Tiger's there because the ball goes way.
Yeah, it was. It was just you could barely see him. Like I say, you saw like a glimmer of light flash off his club when he swung it, and you didn't even see the ball or anything. Like I said, it just dropped out of the heavens and 6 inches from the hole.
That's right.
Like, dang, it was impressive.
You can follow us over at Facebook and Instagram, and we are also on Blue Sky and LinkedIn. And 26 other platforms if you want to know what's going on. We also have some groups out there. We got the Trop Rock Coastal Americana page. We've got the Coastal Americana page. And then Trop Rockin' Mornings page. Those are all ours. So those are groups, not pages. But you can follow those. And the artists are able to post on those as well to keep up with everything that's going on with those. Let's see here. All right, let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors right quick, and then we'll get into the shout-outs. So we got Monallo coming up here at 11 o'clock. Sunday morning. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, let's...
Daggone
Sunday
updates.
mornings with the Tiki Man is streaming live on the Camys Grammy live cam. Camys Grammy is the official sign company of Tiki Man Radio. If you're looking for a special sign for your event, your tiki bar, or just your backyard, or maybe you just want a flamingo in your backyard, reach out to Camys Grammy. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner for Camys Grammy. Camys Grammy live cam, the official live cam of Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man. Reif Rum is made with a sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel. It's a rum that was created by and for everyone tired of the same old thing. For both the professional bohemians and the actual connoisseurs of good rum. It's for people who want to get out of their comfort zone. Unleash the rebel inside of you with Reif Rum, sweet and smoky for the wise. Reif Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio.
Hello everyone, this is Tiki Jane and I would like to tell you about my sponsor, Castaway Sauce Company, for my show, the Tiki Man Radio Weekly Almanac. That airs each Sunday during Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, where I take you back in time with history of the world and Tiki Man Radio. Satisfy your heat tooth and spice up your life with Castaway Hot Sauce from Castaway Sauce Company. With a variety of different flavors to choose from and a wide range of spice levels, they have the perfect hot sauce for you. From Mango Chipotle, a lower heat sauce with a touch of sweetness, to Blackbeard's Revenge, the flagship sauce of Castaway. Delicious but deadly, and not for the faint of heart, Castaway Sauce Company is sure to satisfy your desire for great hot sauce. Visit their website, castawaysaucecompany.com, and order yours today. Tune in each Sunday for the Tiki Man Radio Weekly Almanac with me, Tiki Jane, and learn more about Castaway Sauce Company, world history, and Tiki Man Radio. Until next time, this is Tiki Jane. I'll see you on the radio.
If you're looking for a true coastal Americana troubadour and a legendary singer, then look no further than Silver Buckle recording artist Chris Bellamy. Chris can be found playing down in the Keys and all over Florida. And now you can go to his website, chrisbellamy.com, and click on his events page and find out where he's playing at next. Are you looking for the next artist to book for your place who can bring in the crowds? Then look no further than Chris Bellamy. Go to chrisbellamy.com and book Chris today, or find out where he's playing. Chris Bellamy, a true coastal Americana legend. That's right, our buddy Chris Bellamy, and
He's got such a beautiful voice, and his guitar playing is just
masterful.
Masterful.
It's mesmerizing to watch him.
It is mesmerizing to watch him.
You know, but we, I guess we need to address this. So, Flash Noogies has decided to retire from Tiki Man Radio. Let's see. Aww. So we want to thank Flash for his
commentary.
You think maybe we can close that door?
He's still on with the door.
Damn. Keep the dog inside.
B-Dog's going to do it.
Yeah. You know, he's not worried about the electric bill. He don't care about the electric bill. But anyway, we want to thank Flash for being a part of the radio station as long as he was, and we wish him well. And him and Larice. All right, so good luck to him, and hopefully that all works out for him. All right, who we got out there today?
All right, we have got Mercy. It just went off my thing. Well, I will say we got Dan and Rachel Ware. They are listening in the car, and they are traveling. So they chimed in and said good morning this morning.
Well, good morning.
And then I'm going over to the Tiki Man Radio page first. We've got Graham Andrews and Nicole are out there. Good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
And we've got Bahama Brad is out there.
How about that video I posted of Ellie?
I know, that was cute.
In front of the Tiki Man Radio sign there. Best thing that came out of last week was Ellie coming. And she, you know, I think she's figured out, I think when she's been laying in bed at night, she's been thinking about that pool. She's like, you know, I really ought to suck up to Pawpaw a little bit.
I like the pool.
I've been kind of rough on him. I need to act like I love him or anything. That way I can get in the pool when I want to.
There you go. For too long, the summer will probably be all the grandkids and taking over the pool.
I know.
There will be. And we got Karen Greaves out there. Good morning to Karen Greaves. And then over here we've got Andrew Dean saying good morning. Hope you have a rocky day.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, brother.
We got Beth Travers is out there saying looking forward to the Sunday show and Monallo interview and Tiki Man Radio friends.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot G-Love, but G-Love and special sauce, but...
that happens sometimes, like when I'm talking and all of a sudden, I know what I'm saying, and all of a sudden it's gone.
I know. You've been
just like poof, there it went.
Been talking about it all week.
I know that's happened to me quite often lately, and I'm just like, I was saying something.
It's kind of like when you walk into a room going, what the heck did I come in here for?
Hey, Dan.
It happens.
Rachel just said, hey, Dan wants his horn.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry, I was having to watch the damn door to make sure it's closed.
Well, you are chopped liver.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Monallo's out there, and he's saying, good morning, Tiki
Hello.
Man. See you in a bit.
Yeah, Monallo, just log on about 11 o'clock. We'll take care of our 11 o'clock sponsors and then come to you right after that.
All right, we got Donna and Bob Cummings out there. They sent us a little picture. That's cute. Stay tuned. Let's see, we'll be tuned in from the snowy north.
Yeah, the Cabin Queen and Bobsled Bob.
I see what it is now. She said it's an outhouse sled race. People made outhouses and they're sledding them down the hill. That's pretty funny. It sounds like a Tennessee something or another.
Yeah. Well, we got the hill downtown, that.
The big hill.
The big, it's amazing. They had when they made the park and the walk thing,
walking bridge.
Well, no, that whole area what do they call that?
Coolidge
The Renaissance Park.
Renaissance Park.
Park.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They piled all the dirt up there.
Yeah.
Right, and they never moved it. And then it became a sliding hill for everybody.
It did. It did.
Just to tell you how country I am. When I came here, it was the first time I'd ever seen kids sled riding in the summer.
Yeah.
Down a hill.
On cardboard. Yeah.
On cardboard.
I'm like, that's a thing?
Yeah,
I'm
that's a thing.
I grew up in Redneckville, and we never figured that one out. How the heck? No, we never figured that one out.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's awesome.
Oh, look, there comes Alex through the door again.
And then we got Z and G out there saying good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Have a great Sunday. And we've got Jason Whitler's out there saying ready for some warmer weather.
Absolutely, brother. Me too.
I am waiting on the sun to return. And then we've got Frank Goddard is out there.
Morning.
Saying good morning.
Good morning.
And then on here, we've got, let me go to this one. We got Mo is out there listening.
Hello, Mo.
Good morning, Mo.
She brought crystals last week.
She did. I mean, you can't resist a crystal.
Well, it was tough on me, because I've been going through this. First of all, let's see, I quit smoking last year. And then I haven't drank since last year. And then I've cut out bread and all kinds of things. And here comes Mo with the crystals, but I couldn't resist it.
Yeah, it's hard to resist.
He's like, well, I'll have one. But you can't have one, you have two.
I know.
Exactly.
I went to have one, and they were all gone. I'm like, what?
You're like, what?
Well, she was eating them before I got to.
I ate two crystals.
Secretly, I was hoping they were all going to be gone, to be honest with you, but I couldn't resist. Everybody left me one or two, so I had them.
Yeah. Let's see. We got. Also, Donna said, great time yesterday at Ice Bowl Pond Hockey and Inlet Festival.
Oh, wow.
Man.
They have all kinds of fun in the snow, don't they?
I'm not surprised they should live in Alaska or somewhere where it's always cold.
It is.
Antarctica, man, you'd love it up there.
That's too much.
Build you a nice igloo.
Too much. And let's see, we've got.
Well, don't let her fool you. She's looking forward to Costa Rica.
Yeah, she is.
They just make the best of the environment that they have to work with. So
That's right.
They get all the snow, they make the best of it.
Hopefully, we won't have another crazy woman like down there like we did last year, Donna, with what do we call her? The tampon girl?
Yeah, that was funny.
You know how much tampons cost down here?
And she was super drunk, and then
Boy, super drunk is beyond words. She's been drunk for days.
that was funny. And then we got Graham Andrews and Nicole are out there.
Good
And
morning.
saying good morning. And Alan Ronco is out there. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning, brother.
And we got the beautiful Sean Crawley is out there.
Good morning, sweetheart.
And let's see here. Who else we got? Joe Leo is out there. Good morning to you and Sue.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Felicia Kubiak is out there. Good morning, darling. I'm so glad that you're feeling better.
Yes, one of our conductors with Ed, the train man.
That's right.
The appetizer queen.
That's right. And then we've got Gary Gentry is out there. And I think, let's see, I think that's it.
Wow.
That's it. I think I got through all of them.
All right, who we got on YouTube?
Well, we do have, actually, Larice is in the chat saying, good morning, friends. So, hello, Larice.
Hello, Larice.
I always like that
I know.
silence of the lamb
lambs,
thing.
yeah.
Hello,
Hello,
Larice.
Larice.
Let's see who else we got. Try to find everybody that you haven't mentioned yet. The ambassador of all great things is out there this morning saying we feeling much better. So we are happy about that. Uncle Alex, he's sitting at the bar and also saying good morning. He got the door.
Yeah,
Thank you, Alex.
he keeps getting the door. That's the problem.
Oh, stop.
Good morning, Debbie Hass. She is out there.
Debbie and Bill Hass. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning to Tinkerbell, who is chiming in. And
Morning.
Good morning.
the one with the greatest smelling hair in the world, the Golden Girls out there.
Golden.
I get to see, anytime you see the Golden Girl, it's a good day.
She says good morning from the Goldens and baby Willow. So hello, Willow.
Well, hello, Willow.
Yeah. Patty with an eyes out there saying good morning. You know, it always says, she said there earlier about a woman always being to blame, but, you know, as the song says, it's her own damn fault. So just remember that.
Yeah.
When it comes to the garage door. It's
Absolutely,
It's your own damn fault.
Yeah.
Good morning, Zarazers out there. Karen Greaves, good morning.
Good morning.
We have your daughter, Julie, who is out there. Good morning.
Good morning.
CQ coming from the UK is in there again
Well,
this
good
week.
morning.
Welcome.
Good
Good
to see
morning.
you.
All right. We have Graham Andrews. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. I bet it's really nice and sunny and warm down there.
Oh,
where
yeah.
Where you
Yeah.
are and where Sean Crawley is. It's just beautiful,
And
I'm sure.
speaking of her, she is the beautiful Sean Crawley is out there saying hello, Tiki fam.
Hello.
Good morning to you.
And here we
And
are,
that looks
just
like it'd be it.
still freezing up here. I'm still
know.
freezing.
Well, sorry, I was a little distracted because everybody sent me the same message from Jody, and I wanted to pass that along. Apparently, Tim is in bad shape, and his health has been declining. So, wants everybody to keep Jody, Camys Grammy, in their thoughts and prayers, and we certainly do. But I was reading that, and then I got the same message from Patty and Mo, and then Michelle Myers, and everybody at the same time. So my phone was blowing up. So
Gotcha. And
apologize.
And good morning to Nicole Reed, who just chimed in as well.
Well, good
All
morning.
right, JM Real Estate, commercial real estate on the Space Coast there. We really appreciate her stepping up, being a sponsor for Ed the Train Man on Mondays. But yeah, Jody will be thinking about you, and we love you, and we'll be in touch for sure. But so we got Monallo coming up here at 11 o'clock, and hopefully everything works. You know, it's been a while since I used the old.
It's been a while.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. I was down here this morning. I was like, yeah, it's been a while since I did it. So I don't know why that changes screens. You know, like it gets off set up or whatever. you know?
Hopefully you don't have the issue I had, is that whenever I have the open to do the video interview, any sound I have on videos won't play. But as soon as I close it out, the videos will play. So I don't know what it is, but hopefully you don't have that issue.
I don't think so. I think I've got those settings right. I checked those, but we'll see. But anyway, let's get this day started off right, the positive way. Positivity. I know it's a crazy idea, but you can have a happy Sunday, and especially with all of you guys. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Hey everybody, this is Maddie Beck hanging out here at Tiki Man Radio, escaping the white cold north of Michigan, trying to get some warmth while I'm down here. Just gonna hang out and have some fun and see what could possibly go wrong.
Texas coast. We stopped to wish upon a star. She stole my breath, she stole my car. But hey, baby, it's just the way it goes. Every time that your heart breaks, you swear you won't make the same mistakes. But hey, baby, it's the way it goes. First your money, then your clothes. Then your clothes. Oh no, love ain't cheap. There's a toll booth up on Lover's Leap. Sweet romance, take a chance. Come and dance with me. I'm riding out on a southbound train, just a Romeo in the pouring rain. But hey, baby, that's the way it goes. First your money, then your clothes. Oh, slow down now. Oh, yeah. Slow down, just slow down now.
Hey, this is the Barefoot Man. I am sitting out here in the middle of the ocean, and I'm listening to Tiki Man Radio right now. Good morning, hello to you. Boil up some coffee for two. I'll raise up the anchor you steer. Let's sail while the trade winds are here. I know a small beach round the bay where no one will find us all day. There's only seagulls up above. They don't care if we're making love. Wear that bikini that drives me crazy. Put a fresh flower in your hair. We'll spend the day being lazy. If we get lost, I don't care. Chill up a bottle of wine. We'll throw out a few fishing lines. Let's soak up the sun and its rays. We'll be weekend castaways. Wear that bikini that drives me crazy. Put a fresh flower in your hair. We'll spend the day being lazy. If we get lost, I don't care. Chill
everyone. This is Tiki Jane, and it is time for this week's Tiki Man Radio Weekly Almanac. Brought to you by Castaway Sauce Company. Satisfy your heat tooth and spice up your life with Castaway Hot Sauce. With a variety of different flavors to choose from and a wide range of spice levels, we have the perfect hot sauce for you. And now for this week's Almanac. In 2000, Mexican-born American musician Carlos Santana won 8 Grammy Awards for Supernatural, tying the record set by Michael Jackson. In 1965, British-born comedian Stan Laurel of the comedy team Laurel and Hardy died at the age of 74. In 1945, 6 U.S. servicemen raised the American flag over Mount Suribachi on the island of Iwo Jima during World War II. And now for some Tiki Man Radio history. There are many memories and accomplishments over Tiki Man Radio's 10-plus years of radio. Here is just one. In January 31st, 2021, Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou premiered live from the Chocolate Bar Studios. The show focused on the countryside of coastal Americana. Tiki Man Radio plays a variety genres of music, including country. The show is starting their 5th year on air in 2025. That's your weekly Tiki Man Radio Almanac, brought to you by Castaway Sauce Company. Satisfy your heat tooth and spice up your life with Castaway Hot Sauce. I am Tiki Jane. See you on the radio.
Man, it goes by fast, doesn't it?
It does. Thanks, Jane, for including us in the weekly almanac.
Yeah,
I
Tiki
appreciate
Jane.
that.
I told you she says, hey, I'm going to put some, their anniversary and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, put it in there. So
It has went quick.
it has went quick. When I was watching, I was noticing, we used to have the dogs playing pool.
We did. We did.
In the back there, yeah.
Back in the day.
Studios changed a lot. The graphics have changed a lot. And that's when we realized you had shifty eyes.
I know, right? Hence the sunglasses. And, of course, you got to give a shout. That would have been David and Gina was the first ones to point that out. And it's been sunglasses ever since.
Yeah, David's like, I can't watch him. He's got shifty eyes, that boy does. And I'm like, okay, fine.
So,
Yeah. So,
but now we're over at our own place. I try to keep myself off the camera. I just keep Lou on it most of the time.
yeah. But, you guys have done really good with that and progressed. And, it's when you start going back and looking at some of the early videos and, we didn't know what the hell we were doing. Mm-hmm. And, we learned on the fly and, we're radio people. We weren't TV people. So,
if that's anything I've learned is now when something goes wrong, I can fix it on the fly. It's just like, it's all right, it's good.
It's okay.
And
Don't
we
worry
roll
about
with it, and boom, we get it fixed.
I used to call that turbulence. We got a little turbulence here, everybody.
Used to be, I'd be like, Danny! So,
got a little turbulence, everybody. Don't spill your drink there in the back. The tailwind is going to be in the tailwind. So,
we got her now.
Yeah, but anyway, we got Monallo coming up here. We got to go ahead and take care of our 11 o'clock sponsors right quick before he comes on. But, our thoughts and prayers go out to Jody, Camys Grammy, with her husband Tim, and that's pretty devastating news this morning. And we'll be thinking about you guys for sure. And I noticed she'd been quiet here lately, so... Understandable. So if there's anything you need, please let us know, and we'll definitely do what we can for sure. We need to clarify that that is Ed the Train Man's horn, Dan.
That's what Ed
He
said.
messaged
us to tell us so.
He said, you tell Dan that is Ed the Train Man's horn.
I don't know if it's still in here or not. Well...
That's Bobby McLean.
I used to have, this was Edward Contreras, and I approved this message, but it's been a long time ago.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know if it's in the jingles. No, it doesn't look like it. But anyway, so we may have to get, we thought about maybe going over to Lake Winnie, the sponsor, hopefully the sponsor comes up in this spring for Jukebox Saturday. And we'll do the little bell on the train over there at Lake Winnepesaukah.
Our producer says that's what I yelled, Danny, this morning. I yelled it. That's Ed's.
That's Ed's train. Yeah, well, she's having all kinds of issues this morning with her sound on her. She got a new monitor. And, that's the first thing you ask as a technical support person. Well, have you changed anything? Got a new monitor. Okay, well, let's talk about that.
Talking people off the ledge is what you do.
Yeah, constantly, apparently. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and take care of our 11 o'clock sponsors and get ready for Monallo coming in here. Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar, or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Camys Grammys. That's what they do. Camys Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Camys Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Camys Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard.
If you're thinking of investing in commercial property in Florida or moving your business to Florida, check out the Space Coast. The Space Coast is home to globally recognized companies in aviation, aerospace, electronics, and communications. At JM Real Estate, we have seen the Space Coast grow and develop. We know what is happening and know this is an exciting time for our area. The time is now for you to explore the Space Coast of Florida and start investing. Contact JM Real Estate and launch your commercial real estate investment on the Space Coast. Call us at 321-242-2882 or visit jmrealestate.com to learn more.
Are you looking to take your music and your show to the next level? Jax Bowers Mudcut South Studios is your full-service production facility, providing professional drum and percussion tracks in-house or remote, as well as full production, mixing, and mastering with world-class studio musicians available. Jax is also available for performances and touring. With over 30 years experience as a musician and 20 years experience producing, Jax Bowers Mudcut South Studios will take your show or your music to the next level. Reach out to Jax today at alanjaxbowers.com. Jax has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and he can bring that talent to your music and your show. So stop getting frustrated. Stop worrying about it. Reach out to alanjaxbowers.com and step into the big show. Reach out to him today and make sure you tell him that the Tiki Man sent you. Take your music to the next level. Stop worrying about it. Yes, for God's sake, stop worrying about everything. Half the things you worry about never even happen.
That's true.
You just worry yourself to sick. How many times you ever went to bed at night? Worried to death, tossed and turned, and had all these crazy dreams about all these scenarios you put in your head. You get up the next morning, and the whole situation has changed.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. We used to call that the motor theory.
The motor theory.
The motor theory. Because, if you're working on a motor or anything, really, it's always that last bolt that you can't get off. The damn thing just won't, you can't get to it. You can't get the wrench to it. It won't turn.
Yep.
All this stuff. And you get mad and you throw the wrench across the garage and you go get a drink of water and you come back and you look at it differently and you say, oh, okay.
You don't know how many times I do that on everything. I'll just get so, and Lou does that all the time. She's like, walk away.
Walk away.
Walk away. And
walk away.
You come back in about 10 minutes and you'll have it figured out. And then she's normally right.
Yeah.
I have to do that too.
Yeah, that's some good advice for some of you out there. You really need to just kind of
take a breath and walk away.
Take a breath, walk away. It's not as bad as it seems. It's not as dramatic as you may think it is. Just relax. It's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to wait on Monallo to get in here.
Hello to Philip Stanley, who just chimed in.
From La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, good morning. Let's see here. All right, Monallo, you can get in there anytime now. And hopefully he's not having any issues. I have no messages from him. Let's see here. Make sure he got nothing on email. Okay. He'll jump in there in a minute. So it's 11 o'clock, so if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. We certainly appreciate that. And we're talking about Jody this morning with Camys Grammy. Her husband is pretty bad sick, so we want to keep her in our thoughts. That's what I yelled this morning, Danny. Oh, that's when she's talking about the horn?
Yeah, that's what she's talking about right there.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Waiting for the host to join. All right.
So you haven't joined yet.
Well, I have. I'm in there. Let's see here. Usually they put you into the space here. Let me log out and go back in. That's probably going to screw everything up, but
Uh-oh.
I may have to send you another link if this doesn't work here, Monallo. Let's see here. Log in. You guys can keep talking while I do this.
Well, Uncle Alex is an asshole.
Oh, okay. Well, we knew that already. I mean, we didn't have to really bring
No,
it
because
up.
he brings donuts, and everybody's trying to be healthy. and how can you resist a donut? Or a crystal, for that matter?
That's what I said. All of us people out here trying to stay in shape and make good choices, good healthy choices. And Uncle Alex is an asshole and a bad influence, and he brings donuts and apple turnovers and chocolate-covered
Stop
cherries.
it already.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Let's see here, Monallo. I'm gonna send you a link right quick, and maybe that link has changed. Let's see here.
Let's see.
Let's see here, Monallo. Here we go.
Here we go.
You guys can help me anytime.
I was just chatting over here. I'm trying to help Moni fix her TV.
He's trying to help Moni fix his TV.
I'm the backup technical support.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's why I'm like, did you go in your TV settings and make sure you have your speaker set as your preferred sound source?
Yeah.
Just trying to do everything. 'Cause I know all the mistakes I've made. It's not the typical. Have you turned it off? Have you turned it back on?
Yeah.
Maybe we should just reboot.
Yeah.
That's the first step of every IT school. Just reboot.
Just reboot.
I've had to do that a lot. We got new computers at work. And anyway, that's been interesting. Had to reboot quite a bit.
Let's see.
Yeah, they were talking about our earlier shows and things that how I have learned how to fix things and I don't have to rely on Danny as much for the technical support as often. And I'm like, well, that's because I just messed things up so much. I figured it out along the way. I'm like, if it wouldn't have been for me screwing everything up, I wouldn't know all that. It's accidental knowledge.
Yes, it is.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I used to tell new employees that all the time. I'd be like, listen, you're going to screw everything up. Mm-hmm. And it's okay. All right. We're going to learn from it and we're going to move forward. So don't worry about it. Just make sure you tell me about it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. I went back and I was doing some things. I was trying to put some videos together and I went back and started looking at those earlier shows. I'm like, they're hard for me to watch. So bless everybody who stuck with us watching those shows and has stuck with us for the last 4 years because those were hard watches. I'm like, oh my God, here I thought I was doing a great job. And I'm like, oh, that was horrible.
Yeah.
So, and then I watched, the kids out there in Antioch High School, and then I still feel like an amateur still.
Yeah. So we'll wait. I sent him a new link for the interview. And hopefully,
and Todd Donnelly chimed in.
Yeah, we got his music to play.
As well as Mark Mulch.
Yeah.
And Mark Mulch chimed in.
Hello, Grace.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning, Grace.
Haven't gotten it yet. Let's see here. Well, alrighty. Let me go back to my email here.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's probably because I sent it to myself.
Well.
Shy Patty's in there going, we want Monallo. We want Monallo. We want Monallo.
Now, if we was at my studio, this is where the Jeopardy music comes in. Da, 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 da.
All right.
It helps break up that silence. Todd Donnelly goes, woohoo!
All right, that's enough of that. No, you can. You can talk about anything. Somebody in the chat. You don't have to go do. You ain't got to do all that.
I ain't got nothing to say.
That's all I got to say about that. Okay, Forrest. That's all I got to say about that.
Here we go.
All I got to say about that.
All right, now we just need to make sure your microphone is on, or your camera is on.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Well, apparently Grace is she is thinking about the beach while she crafts.
All right.
He's in his car.
Aren't we all thinking about the beach?
Check him out.
All right, let's see
Good
here.
morning.
Let me go over here to. Hold on just a second, brother. Let me go over here and change.
Look at him looking all too cool for school.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. How you doing, brother? You doing okay?
Doing good, man. Thanks for having me today. Sorry for the delay.
Well, that's
All
okay.
doing great.
You can turn your phone sideways on this format, and it won't mess up anything either.
Oh man, look at that.
Yeah.
Much better.
There you go.
Much better.
There we go. And normally I've got another camera up here, but it's not working either. So anyway, man, so glad to have you back on the show. And, what do you want to call them? Monallo minions, maybe?
Monallo minions.
They've been wearing my email out requesting your song. So, it's a lot of people want to hear it. And I understand that you and G-Love hooked up about a year or so ago and had an idea and plan to collaborate about something. And here we are, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So first of all, they're called the Monsoon now because I just say the wave keeps growing. So it's
Yeah,
the
the monsoon, like it.
Nice.
They've been awesome. They keep growing, and they'll keep blowing your email up. Sorry about that, but I'm not that sorry. They're awesome.
Sorry, but not sorry. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I met G-Love down here in Florida. He was on tour here, and he came through town, and I got to meet him after the show, and we started talking about people that we knew, mutual friends and people that we'd worked with. And I said, maybe, would the door be open to collaborate someday? He said, sure. And then it kind of happened. This song really blew up on us. It was just supposed to be me and Jax putting out a fun song for the year. And we started listening back to it. We're like, man, we could probably get some G-Love in this song. We sent it over to him, and he agreed to be on it. So it was pretty cool, but it happened a lot quicker than we wanted it to. But that's how it works sometimes. So it's all good.
Man, I never know what's going to happen with you next. I feel like I'll see a Facebook post one day and say, "Hey, I called up Willie Nelson, and he's going to be on this tune." But
he hasn't answered my call yet.
I don't think he answers anybody's calls anymore. Since Waylon passed away.
So.
You need to send smoke signals for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll answer those.
Yeah. Well, and of course, our good buddy Alan Jax Bowers is on this as well, and man, it just came together nice. But it's really getting a lot of airplay.
That's awesome, man. Thank you guys so much for spinning it. But yeah, Jax is the best, and this is the first song I took to him, and I wanted him to produce it all in his Mudcut studio, start to finish.
Yeah.
And so that's how it started. I brought him the idea, and we did it all in his studio. This is the first song that we did start to finish at his place, and he did all the engineering, mixing, and stuff. So it was really cool because he had his hands all over it, and it turned out great. And just cherry on top was getting G-Love on it, so it was very cool.
Yeah, and G-Love. Now, is it G-Love and Special Sauce? Any of his band members, or just G-Love?
It's just G-Love, but for the the streaming stuff, the only way to put it listed is G-Love and Special Sauce. But so it's just G on the track, and he does harmonica throughout it, and he threw in a verse for us too, which is pretty wild because our agreement was just for him to play harmonica through the track, and he was listening to it, and he said, "Man, this song's so cool. I wanted to write a verse, and here it is. Use it if you want." And Jax and I are like, yeah, we're gonna use this.
Well, see, I consider it, when you got Alan Jax Bowers involved in it, I consider him the hot sauce. So, he adds a little hot sauce to it and makes it good, So, man, this is really cool that not only has the Trop Rock Coastal Americana family embraced you the way they have, because you haven't really been on the scene that long. And, I mean, if you really think about it, and things have really taken off, man. Tell me about all this attention you've been getting. What's that like?
It's pretty crazy. It still doesn't feel like it to me because I'm still just in go mode. I'm always going and just trying to make better music each time and keep writing and tour and play all over. And so I just keep going. And sometimes I don't sit back and look at it very often, but then every now and then Jackson and I'll have a conversation. And, it's funny. Him and I just met a little over a year ago, and I have been in Trop Rock for just over 2 years, like 2 years and a couple months. So it's been pretty crazy because, I've been playing music and writing songs for over 10 years now, but I've done more in the past year and a half than I'd done in the previous 8 years combined. So it's pretty wild. This new song already in its first 2 days has been played more than almost every other song I've ever put out, which is wild. So it's cool. We're heating up, and it's starting to feel it now when you get to work with people like G Love and stuff. It's a pretty neat feeling.
Well, I would think that, as we go along here, your creative juices become more and more fine-tuned. I mean, it's like that way with anything in life. If you go back and say, well, if I'd have known then what I know now kind of thing, you would have done X, Y, Z, but you didn't know, and you had to learn it. And but, I mean, are you thinking outside of what you normally do, or different instruments or things like that you might want to try to add in?
I think so. I just like to keep trying new stuff. And, this song had a little bit different feel than all the songs from the last record we put out. It's, still coastal Americana in nature, but not as much in the traditional instrumental sense. It's a little more on the folk rock kind of side of things. If I like the way it sounds, I'll just keep doing it. It's fun. For this track, I played all the instruments minus the harmonica that G Love played, and the drums, obviously, that Jax did. So that was fun, too, because I got to play bass, and I got to break out my electric guitar, which I haven't played that in forever, and just kind of have some fun with all the other instruments. And so, yeah, I like to just keep messing around with stuff, and if it sounds good, we keep it. If not, I press delete, and we find somebody else to do it. But that's how we keep moving forward.
Well, that's cool, man. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and play the song so everybody, because my email's burning up. Play the song. Play the song. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna put you back in the green room. We'll bring you back out after we play the song. Okay.
Sounds great, man.
All right. So here we go. It's called Moonlight, and it's Monallo, and we've got G Love and Alan Jax Bowers. So here we go.
Been a long day, long week, another long year. Pedal to the metal, headed up to here. The world's spinning round, just won't stop. Gotta unwind, tick-tock before you drive. We gon' have us a good time tonight. Shots of tequila, shakes with the lime. You got the stove, I got the light. Turn it up now, here we go, alright. I can't see into the future, but I'll tell you what I see right now. We got everything that we need here, and that's what life is about. Good music, good friends, and a good vibe, yeah. We just take it day by day, yeah. We'll party in the moonlight. Well, I know the place where we got to go. Grab a couple friends, head down to the shore. Walk a secret path till you hit that spot where the water stays cool, but the fire gets hot. We gon' have us a good time tonight. Shots of tequila, chase with the lime. Who got the stove? I got the light. Turn it up now, here we go, alright. I can't see into the future, but I'll tell you what I see right now. We got everything that we need here, and that's what life is about. Good music, good friends, and a good vibe, yeah. We just take it day by day, yeah. Party in the moonlight, in the moonlight, in the moonlight. All our favorite songs as we're skipping rocks. Take a little breathe, another round of shots. Sitting around the fire is blowing smoke. Pass the bottle around as the full moon dies low. We gon' have us a good time tonight. Shots of tequila, chase with the lime. Who got the smoke? I got the light, turn it up now, here we go, alright. I can't see into the future, but I tell you what I see right now. We got everything we need here, and that's what life is about. Good music, good friends, and a good vibe, yeah. We just take it day by day, yeah. We'll party in the moonlight, in the moonlight, in the moonlight. 7G, riding in the moonlight, swinging, swinging, swinging to me, alright. Come on down and dance by the fire. The way you spark me, you're flying high now. 1, 2, float through the trees. Feel my spirit fly like a bird on the breeze. I'm flying high now, flying high now, I'm flying high now. Feel the natural mystic, 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 mystic. Feel the natural mystic, 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 mystic. The future, tell you what I see right now. We got everything we need here. That's what life is about. Good music, good friends, and a good vibe, yeah. We just take it day by day, yeah. We'll party in the moonlight. I can't see into the future. Tell you what I see right now. We got everything we need here. That's what life is about. Good music, good friends, and a good vibe, yeah. We just take it day by day, yeah. Party in the moonlight, in the moonlight, in the moonlight.
Yeah, love that song.
And the Monsooners go crazy. Yeah, there we go.
Love it.
And you know, it's kind of a radio.
Thank you for playing that song.
Yeah, it's kind of a radio trick, right? You act like you don't know who your fans, what they're called, so they'll blow up all the messages. Then you know who they really are, you know? So, but anyway.
They come out of the woodwork.
Yeah. When I first heard the song, I was a big, back in the day, Blues Travelers, still am, Blues Travelers fan. And when I heard that harmonica, it reminded me a lot of the Blues Travelers at the beginning of it, you know, and it just kind of flowed really good, man. It was a great mix. Are you there? I think we may have lost him.
Oh, no.
Yep, I'm there. Sorry.
Okay.
He's there.
Yeah, he may be going through a dead spot or something. You still there? Internet.
Now you sound like Peter Frampton.
There you go.
Yeah.
One of them little voice box things. That would be a unique tool to use on the next Trop Rock song.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can
get the whole Peter Frampton sound going.
All right, are you back? Yeah, I think he's in a bad spot.
He's gone.
Oh no!
He'll come back on here in a minute. Yeah, he'll come back in here in a minute. But yeah, that Blues Travelers feel to it, you know, that it makes you just want to.
It was awesome. That's such a great song.
I can remember.
I've been listening to it all week, actually.
Well, I have too.
Well, I know you have, but I also follow Monallo over on TikTok, and so I've been listening to it over there, all week. So,
well, he'll get back in here in just a second. Here he comes. Hopefully.
Hey, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, man. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, there you are.
There you are.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm driving home from Jacksonville. There we go.
Yeah, it's hard to do these
Playing
internet
with,
interviews.
Jax Bowers last night up in Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So how's the weather down there?
Sunny but cold here, man. Jax had to wear closed-toed shoes last night, which that's a good indicator of what the weather's doing.
Wow.
Yeah, if Jax closes his toes up and puts actual shoes on, it's chilly in Florida.
Yeah, I used to go to the tanning bed a lot right before I go to Key West or Panama City or somewhere. I'm like, it's bad for business to have a white tiki man. So, but now I don't have time to do much of that.
That's true, man.
So, is this a one-off collaboration with him, or you think you might get to work with him again, or are you going to go on tour with him, or what? What's the deal?
We don't know. We just, like I said, it all happened so fast. It kind of just fell into place really quickly, and now we're playing catch-up. But before I hit that dead spot or whatever, I pulled over now. But I already mentioned Blues Traveler. That's a good one because Jax is good friends with the Blues Traveler guys, and I was definitely listening to a lot of Blues Traveler, a lot of G-Love, a lot of that style of music when we were writing this tune, and I kind of turned out that way. So that's a good ear on your part because that's dead on.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that's what was going on, but that's the first thing I thought about. So it was man, I loved it. I was like, man, this is, we're a big fan of you anyway, and we like all of your music, but this one's a little different, and I think he took it up a notch.
Thank you. Yeah, and we appreciate you guys, and we got love for Tiki Man Radio, and appreciate you guys playing our songs. But yeah, this one felt like it had a little bit step up from what we've done in the past, and we kind of brought our A game for this one. So we're excited, and we got new songs. Jax and I are working on a recording schedule now, so it wasn't necessarily the plan to put out an album in the next year or so, but I think we might be looking at an album end of the year or early next year, and we got a list of people that we might work with on it, and so we're really excited about it.
Yeah. Well, I always like to remind you guys before you get before you get into the limos and the buses and you got the crew setting up the stage for you. Don't forget us. We're here for you. And hopefully you'll always take our phone call. Oh, I think I lost him again.
Daggum it.
I was going to tell me how much
never forget the Tiki Man Radio crew. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciate them letting him, before I lose him again, him letting us debut it on Wednesday night. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's lucky how that date fell on a Wednesday.
I know, it was perfect timing. It was almost like it was intentional.
That's right.
Well, he's in a dead spot. If you can still hear us, man, we're going to let you fly. We thank you so much for being a part of the Sunday show this morning. And next time, maybe we can get in a little better internet, I guess. All right, we're going to let you fly, man.
I see the thumbs up there.
Take it easy, brother.
Sounds good, guys.
All right,
Thank
man.
you so much.
All right, buddy. Take it easy. All right, Monallo, everybody, and man, what a great tune that is. And let me go back over here.
The ambassador said the Max Headroom. Remember Max Headroom?
Yes.
And there was something about Pepsi, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, he was also in the Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Movie and in the 80s cafe. I always thought that'd be an awesome business. Somebody really actually do an 80s cafe. I'd love it.
Well, I think and it's funny now. The 80s cafe is. Let me get out of that. The 80s is now. I'm not going to bring it up because I think my daughter's out there.
She is.
Yeah. So we're not going to talk about how many years that was. But
well, I will tell you. Last night, Lou and I, we were kind of going down memory lane because we ended up over at the local pizza shop over there in Collegedale, and it's a cute little place, like Italian. It's an Italian restaurant, pizza shop, whatever you want to call it. But we went in there, and they have more things than pizzas. They have a lot of things because I don't know if you know what a dairy bar is. I say a dairy bar.
Yeah, we had dairy bars.
Okay.
Usually they were always at the four-way stop.
Yeah. Well, at the dairy bar, on top of ice cream, milkshakes, and everything, you could get different kinds of sandwiches and things. And I was in there, and they had a pizza burger, and I'm like, oh my gosh! Like when I was a kid, that was like the one thing I always got because we had open lunches when I was in school, so we could walk over to the dairy bar and get our lunch.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd get a pizza burger and French fries.
We had smoking sections.
We did too.
We did too. We
I
had
a
smoking session in high school.
section.
Sitting out there smoking with the principal like it wasn't no big deal.
No, we'd sit out and smoke with the football coach.
We were sitting in this pizza shop last night, which, of course, you know, where I come from, a small town, that's the one and only place we really had to hang out was our local pizza shop. And we were sitting in there last night, and I'm going down memory lane, you know, eating my pizza burger from my youth and everything. And Lou's sitting there, she's eating her sandwich. And, of course, they have 80s on 8 on Sirius XM playing in the background. And I laughed, and I even went and I got a Dr. Pepper, because that's what I always drank when I was in high school.
Well, yeah, you're in the moment.
I was in the moment. I went and got a Dr. Pepper, and we sat there to listen. I said, well, here's our high school date we never had. And we did. We sat there and lived in the moment. We was in the 80s for a little while and just on a high school date. So.
Yeah. Well, the 80s was a blur for me because I had, I was raising kids and, begging on that. You know, I was actually begging on the chicken to lay the egg back then because, we needed it. You know, how we gonna split that up 4 ways? You know, but anyway, so great tune, and if the Monsooners are out there, thank you for joining us on Tiki Man Radio. Don't go away. We play some more Monallo music, and hit that like button if you hadn't already. And we'll, man, what a great guy he is. So,
he is.
And I don't know if y'all remember the story. We were doing a hurricane benefit virtually, and Boomer Blake took over the YouTube channel to stream it so everybody could watch it.
Right.
I think this was during the pandemic, right in there. And but we were trying to raise money, and we're going here, they're going there, doing this. Had a lot of technical issues or whatever. And but Monallo was in his backyard. Internet was, it's right after a hurricane, so there's trees down everywhere. Power out, this and all that stuff. And he's just playing the guitar. And I was watching. I'm like, who is this guy? And I immediately sent him a message like, hey, man, I'd love to get you on the radio to talk to you and learn more about you. And, ever since, since then, he's been here. He's been there. He's been to Key West. He's played at the showcase and everywhere, I mean, he's just a generally great guy, considering, almost dying when he was younger, and all that stuff, So it's really, really cool story. And it's something I truly love about the radio station is getting to know these guys in the whole trop rock community, the family that we call it. And no matter where you go, you got people that and can hang out with and have a good time. But let's see here. We talked about the Almanac. You missed the Almanac.
What was I doing?
I don't know. You weren't here.
Oh, I guess I was getting my tea.
Well, we spotlighted, Tiki Jane spotlighted the very first show that Tropical Country did because it was just around their anniversary. So.
Yeah, that was nice of her.
Yeah. Okay, well, glad we talked about it. Are you with me, Hippie Chick?
I'm kind of with you. I'm also getting messages too. That for me.
Oh, okay. Well.
Sorry.
Sometimes I feel like we got, it's a long way to get there,
It's a good song.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Tiki Man. Welcome to paradise.
It's a perfect paradise and it ain't no trick. You can walk, you can run, play golf till you're sick. You can swim all day, you can dance all night. You can even fall in love if you're feeling right. The surf will roar and the birds will sing, and the warm wind sighs as you practice your swing. And the cares of the world will fade away as you watch the sun setting on a golden bay. They say the modern man needs to find himself, and what's bad for his spirit is bad for his health. When the world's used up and there's nowhere else, you realize Mother Nature is the commonwealth. So take me to the sunshine. Take me to the sun. Sunshine, take me to the sun. I've been working too hard at the office all year. I've been saving up my days for a break, and I've got to get away with my baby for a time, if it's just for my sanity's sake. Nothing but work and never to play, make Jack a dull boy, or so they say. And nothing in the world's gonna make me stay. I've got to get away just for a day. All the smog in the city is clogging up my head, and the noise of the traffic and the poison lead. Too many people, I must confess. I'm looking for the cure of terminal stress. Take me to the sunshine. Take me to the sun. Take me to the sunshine. Got to get away.
Hey y'all, this is Brooke Graham. If you're needing some me time, pour yourself a double rum and join us at Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station.
Outside of town, there is a river, and it calls to me like a song in the night. A whole lot of people make their way to the river, 'cause it keeps on rolling on like everything's alright. Listen, that old river just keeps rolling on, even when
Brooke Graham right there, and rolls on. And you know, there's another artist who she has came a long way since she did that cover of Windows Are Rolled Down.
Yeah.
And
I loved it.
I had so much fun watching them on stage down at the Rendezvous last year.
Yeah, that was awesome.
They blew into town. There was about 6 of them up on stage, and they were having fun. I mean, they, you know, everybody, you know, gets up there and tries to, entertain the crowd.
Right.
But they were having fun.
They were actually having fun.
Because we have a unique perspective right there by the stage, and I was watching them smiling at each other, and you know, the crowd, it was a perfect time for them to be playing. It was great, you know. So
they were happy to be there.
They were happy to be there.
Yes.
And, you know, Todd Donnelly before that, the steel pan master. I got to thank Todd for his friendship over the years. I mean, Todd goes all the way back to the Tiki Island radio days, and I wish we could spend time together, right? Maybe come down here or whatever, you know, but, you know, we've had his sons on. His sons are playing music now, and it's been nice to watch that evolution of music. And, the world needs more sunshine music right now, and we appreciate all these artists going to work and doing what they do best. And Monallo and his new tune, Moonlight.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Fantastic, you know. So good job, man. That's good job to all of you guys for the new music that you're turning out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're up to 32 likes.
Nice.
8 to go to hit our top score.
Come on.
We're almost to the top score. You know, like, what was it? You know, they used to, I don't know if they had this in Ohio, B-Dog, but...
we have everything in Ohio.
Did y'all have pinball machines in the convenience stores?
We had arcades and all that, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the Evel Knievel pinball machine at the Magic Market.
At the Magic Market.
I
miss the Magic Market. Yes.
We had little family markets, but not one that was magic.
We had the Magic Market. I remember that. Oh, man.
Todd says we're going to make that happen. Man, that'd be great. I'd love to spend some time with you. And, you know, we're not getting any younger.
No, that's right.
We need to make that happen. And Monallo, great job. And Brooke Graham is out there as well. So, but, yeah, we had the pinball machine. So when I was saying we're almost to our top score, we got 8 to go to hit our top score of 40. So,
and we were shooting for 50.
You know, but it was easy to play the pinball machine because, you know, you go and you turned in your Coke bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, you could return your Coke bottles and get money. And, of course, you know, if you were like me when you grew up, you had to mow yards and all that stuff to make extra money. You know, I don't remember my mom and dad ever telling me I needed to get a job. I just knew that.
Yeah, we just knew that inherently.
Yeah, it's just new.
That's what you did.
It's because, you know, we grew up with the whole thing of if you want it, you earn it.
That's right.
Well, that's true.
So that it wasn't just, you know, you go get a job. It was if you want it, you earn it. Well, it was understood that you earned it by working.
Yeah. Now, my dad's, you know, he was a truck driver, so he was gone Monday through Friday. And depending on how the road was, all right, his favorite thing to do, it seemed like it, was to cut tree limbs. I can remember. I don't know how a tree ever grew in our yard because it seemed like we were always cutting tree limbs.
Yeah.
You know, of course, we have to do it in the backyard. We can't do it in the front yard. We got to get in the backyard so we can drag them all the way to the front.
Mm-hmm. Well, of course.
But yeah, I don't remember them ever telling me to get a job. I just knew that if I, you know, if I wanted something, you know, if I wanted to, because we rebuilt our bicycles. We didn't want for another bicycle. We just painted it a different color, and it was a new bicycle.
Yeah.
We had a guy in our neighborhood that he took old junk bicycles and fixed them up, and he would sell them like dirt cheap to neighborhood kids so he made sure all the kids had bikes and things
cool.
like that. And yeah, I had a couple of new bikes like that. You trade one in and get a different one.
Well, yeah, there was a guy that had a garage down at the end of the. So we lived on this cul-de-sac, and you had to cross the big highway. The most dangerous highway in Chattanooga was Browns Ferry Highway. and you had to cross that.
Been down many times.
And then there was a garage a little further down, and then he had, kind of like a junkyard back there.
Mm-hmm.
We always had bicycle parts. And, we'd rummage through the parts, and find a sprocket or, forks or handlebars or
whatever. Did you do crazy stuff like try to make yourself a chopper?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You had to have the right handlebars for that. And we would take 2 forks and stick them together to make the wheel go out a little further, And then you take your banana seat and lower it down in the back.
Yeah. Your handlebars would be like the ape hangers, like that. That they call.
I remember when you figured out you had to lower your banana seat for the chopper, right? You had to cut a little bit off the poles that went down over there to drag it.
You had to be able to get that lean just right to be able to steer it.
Yeah. Put your mirrors up there, all that good stuff. But,
you had mirrors? I didn't have any mirrors.
Well, that's back
I
in the
did
day.
have streamers.
Oh, you can't have a chopper without mirrors, man.
I had streamers and a little basket on the front of it, but I did have a banana seat.
For us boys, that's the first introduction into motorcycles is right there.
Yeah.
You start tinkering with your bicycle.
But that was the thing. We learned how to work on them.
Yeah.
We learned how to piece a chain together.
Yeah.
Yep.
With a link.
I was 9-10 years old, I think, when I learned how to pop chain off, put a new one on, and
all that good stuff. And then you start learning things like the gear in the back wheel. You could free that up a little bit, or maybe the sprocket was too big. Or something like that. But
we learned valuable lessons like don't run too fast and hit the front brake versus the rear brake. 'Cause you will fly over top of the handlebars.
Yeah.
There's cool little lessons we made when we was kids.
Good morning to Ed Kubiak and Felicia. They
Morning,
just
Ed,
chimed
Felicia.
in.
That's my favorite part of TikTok, though. That you get on the Gen X side
the Gen X
of
side.
TikTok.
We are.
And-
the Gen
and they
X
talk
side of
about-
TikTok is so cool.
They talk about all the good times that we had when we was kids, and really, I think a lot of us would love somehow to be able to go back. In a lot of ways, because how much fun we had as kids, and
I think that was the
we
cool.
didn't have technology.
Well, I think that was the cool part about it was, we were not any designated as a generation. We were just kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the thing there. There was a couple things. The guy was like, "Okay," he says, "Here's what's wrong with the world today. Grandmas ain't grandmas." You remember how grandma's always just, was the gray hair with the curlers and the moo. You go to grandma's, that was grandma. He says, now grandmas today are like, dang. He says, they're looking hot. He goes, I don't understand it. He says, that's what's wrong with the world. Well, another guy made a comment. Was his description of is Gen X. He goes, here's the deal. Gen X, we are who we are. We never grew up.
Right.
No,
He says, we never grew up, and here's the reason why we didn't grow up. Because when we were kids, we had jobs by the time we were 12.
Yep.
Sure.
We had
Wanted jobs.
and we wanted
jobs. That was the big deal.
Beg mom and daddy to get us.
As a young kid, we learned how to have fun as kids, but we also learned the responsibility of being adults. So as we grew up, we just never grew up.
Yeah.
So he says, so when everybody asks, he says, we're Gen X. He goes, we're X years old because we never grew up.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Agree with all
That's
that.
why we Gen Xers don't act like and don't look like our grandparents at the same age.
Yeah.
My grandpa at 54 years old looked old. Looked like a grandpa. Not the way we look today. We look much younger than the generations before us at our current ages.
There's a scene in Andy Griffith, where Opie asked Andy, Paul, are we rich?
Are we rich, Paul?
And he says, well, son, rich can be a lot of things.
Absolutely.
We got good friends. We got a roof over our head. We got, Aunt B, and all this other stuff. Barney. We got Barney.
That's questionable.
But, I guess growing up in what we call the Valley, Lookout Valley, the whole place ran on the barber shop and the beauty shop across the street.
Yeah.
The barber shop was heavily involved in the local football team, baseball team, all the kids had come through there at one point in time or another, and got their hair cut, and they were sponsors of whatever, and that's and that was another thing. We were encouraged to play sports, so you could learn how to be on a team and how to work with others and all that stuff. I mean, even in the summertime when I wasn't out on the mountain on the farm working, we played rec ball.
Yep.
Played rec ball.
Yep.
And
I played rec ball.
yeah. So, and you had the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts and all that stuff, as well.
that.
But you were always encouraged to participate in something. Not that you were told to. You were encouraged. You wanted to.
Because all your friends are, all your friends
were doing it.
Summer camp.
Summer camp.
Summer camp to me was working on the farm. I never went to summer camp.
Well, we did.
I went to every year I went to 2 camps a year. Always went to Boy Scout camp and church camp, and wanted to go.
I guess it was cheaper to just drop me off at my grandmother's.
And I spent a lot of time at my grandma's house as well.
My Uncle Bonnie, go pick them eggs.
I went to my
5,000
grandparents' farm, and that was always fun. I like shelling, snapping beans and shelling peas.
Well, there you go.
Sitting around the porch with Grandma.
Yeah,
that was great.
Yep. For me, for the first 9 years of my life, I was raised by a single mom. So I spent a lot of time with my grandparents, and my mom worked. So I spent more time than most kids do with their grandparents earlier in their life, and I contributed that to why I still have old school values. I guess that's what was instilled in me.
Sure. It looks like everybody's talking about corned beef and cabbage, and I guess they're talking about what's coming up in March. St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, we may have to. Well, I'm trying to hold off on alcohol till I get to Costa Rica. But,
okay.
Usually I have green beer. I got green food coloring in there, and put it in the beer. But
and St. Patrick's Day falls on a Monday, so I can imagine what Get on the Peace Train's going to be like that night.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
St. Patty's Day is on a Monday this year?
Monday.
Well, I guess we were not going to get Golden's corned beef then.
We'll have to do it on a Sunday.
Our producer, Monica, is talking about it. And, of course, Gina is out there. Gina Smith.
Hey, Gina.
Let's see here the day. My birthday, Mardi Gras, and St. Patty's Day is on my birthday. Wow.
Well, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Yeah. We can't,
we'll forget it by then, but happy birthday.
You have to remind us.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it anyway, because I like to watch the Golden Girl dance around.
She's so funny.
There we go. So I have spoken to Freeman Medley.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And, yes.
That's good.
Love us some Freeman. Thank you, Freeman.
He calls me and I answer the phone. I said, "Yes, sir." He says, "I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time." I'm like, "Listen, if I was at my grandma's funeral, I'd take your call."
Is that before or after you moved the body?
Well, that was, John Beck, we told the story of John Beck coming up here, and he calls me before he gets up here and says, "Hey, man, you got a freezer?" And I'm like,
"What are we putting in it?"
I'm like, "How big's the body?"
Oh.
We went through all this stuff. I said, "Notice I didn't say no."
Julie says St. Patrick's Day is the first day of spring break for them.
Oh, yeah. When is your spring break?
I'm checking right now.
I mean, haven't y'all had a winter break? All these time out of school and the kids being out and all this stuff.
We had winter break, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you've had extra winter break.
Well, not really that much. I mean, we've had a couple of snow days, but nothing, to write home about.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it was more cold than anything.
Yeah.
I got my sweatshirt for St. Patty's Day. It says "Lucky."
Well, let's see. That's Sunday.
That's Sunday, yeah.
That Sunday, I'm going to wear my, Fudge and Uranus shirt?
Yeah, from
the
Rick
Fudge
and
Factory in Uranus.
Yeah, because it's green. It's the one Patty and Rick got you.
Yeah, the Fudge Factory in Uranus.
My nose is itching. What does that mean, B-Dog?
Shy
My nose
Patty,
is
I'm going to wear the shirt on Sunday before St. Patty's Day. We'll wear that. We're going to save that.
You're going to wear the
because it's
packet
green
shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's green.
We got the JBL Travel Moment coming up here at noon.
All right.
With our good friend Joe Leo, and of course he takes good care of our Escape to Paradise. Let's see here. The bodyguard's birthday is in March. Yes, it is. Yeah. We got to start planning our 60th birthday party, too. We need to do something different. I don't know. Maybe have some Elvis impersonators or somebody come play.
Elvis impersonators. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. We need to plan something.
Why don't you be the Elvis impersonator?
Tim and I both been talking about that.
Elvis in his gold lame days.
We got to plan something else. What does Shy Patty said? They say
your nose itches. You're either going to get in a fight or kiss a fool. Hurry up and give Danny a kiss.
Well, thank you.
Well, I told him, I said, my nose is itching. It just
Oh, yeah. March 17th, the beginning of our spring break as well. So.
Oh, well, there you go. You didn't even know that. You got something to look forward to.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Spring break.
Man, we are so close.
Moni said her 74th birthday is on the 8th.
Wow.
Wow, of March?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
I got to start playing my birthday videos again there, too, on Wednesday. I haven't had any in a couple weeks.
That Dolly Parton one's a little long, isn't it?
No.
God, I think it's a little long, man.
No.
I think she's ever going to get to it, but yeah, I mean, you can cut her out and just have the little part at the back. But anyway, it's your deal, man. You
cut
do what
Dolly
you do.
off? Never.
That is a sin.
That is a sin to cut Dolly off.
Oh, cut Dolly.
Yeah. Sorry, Dolly. I didn't mean it. Don't take back all them damn books you send to me for my grandkids.
I get one every month for Ellie Faye.
I haven't played Delaney Wilson one because she got engaged, so she's off the market. So,
you know how you participate?
I can't crush on her anymore.
Participate in Dolly's book club. If you live in Georgia, you have them sent to the Pawpaw's house.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, I don't know what people where we lived at the one, our last place we lived. They got books. They had 3 kids. And got books for all 3 kids because there's 3 different age brackets.
Yeah.
And they didn't forward them whenever they moved. So Lou and I got 3 books a month.
They did that
every
on
month.
purpose.
We had a stack of these things, and they ended up in Ohio with all the grandkids. Like, here's some books.
Here's some books.
Every time Ellie comes here, we give her a stack of them.
Yeah.
So she must have 10,000 of them. But
Edward said that Ashley, their daughter Ashley, her birthday's on Ash Wednesday.
Oh. Is that how they came up with the name Ashley?
Spring is in the air.
I don't know.
Oh, thank goodness. Before we know it, the pool's going to be uncovered. And
that's right. The Tiki Bar is going to be
flags
open.
will be in full bloom at the Tiki.
Well, Levi's wanting to get in it yesterday.
We need to commit that we're going to do a show out at the Tiki Bar. Hadn't done that in years.
Yeah, no, we haven't.
no.
We need to pull all of our equipment out there, just like we do on the road.
Well, we've got equipment to take out.
Yeah, we got now we can wear the headset so we wouldn't have to worry about the wind.
I know. Look how
about
far
that?
we've come. All right, let's take care of the travel moment here with Joe Leo.
Right.
Now it is time for the award-winning JBL Travel Minute with Joe Leo with JBL Travel Group. JBL Travel Group is the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. You can reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. And now get ready to learn something new about travel. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. Hope you're all having a good week. Today, I want to talk about something that's actually been trending. So, not everybody is a fan of cruises or all-inclusive resorts, or they've done it already and they're looking for something different. And one of the biggest segments of specialized travel that's grown in popularity over the last couple of years is something called set jetting. That's right, I said set jetting, not jet setting. And what set jetting is it's film tourism. So it involves traveling to locations that were featured in movies or TV shows or in a best-selling novel, and people are looking for to see the the scenery from that particular show or that particular book. So we've been getting a lot of calls about this over the last couple of years, and some of the tips I always offer is, number one, plan ahead and make sure that you understand where the locations are, where they filmed. And I also always recommend that you get a guide, somebody that's familiar with the area that can give you a tour and provide some insider knowledge and interesting facts about the locations. And the last tip that I always give is, hey, make sure that you either rewatch that movie or TV show, or go back and reread that book that where you found this place at before you go to visit it. Some of the popular places have been Highclere Castle in England, which was known for the filming of Downton Abbey. It's a beautiful castle. It's got gorgeous rooms and beautiful gardens. St. Abbs in Scotland, which was featured as the new Asgard in the Avengers. Actually, the Avengers Endgame. This is a fishing village with unbelievable coastal views. Then there's Kauai Island right here in the United States in South Carolina, which was from the Netflix series Outer Banks. And that includes things like Morris Island, the lighthouse, and the Kauai Island golf course. Then Albuquerque, New Mexico. There were scenes shot there from Stranger Things Season 4, which included the iconic Skatomania skating rink. Taormina, Italy, which is a beautiful Sicilian village, was featured in Season 2 of The White Lotus. And then, of course, Europe, that whole Europe thing, and the Orient Express, which you've seen in various books. People love to go do that and travel that train through the multiple countries. And there's Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, which was featured in House of Dragons. There's Petra in Jordan, which was known for Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade. And then, of course, Dublin, Ireland for the movie Once. And Havana, Cuba, because it was featured in Godfather Part 2, which is a very, very colorful city in itself. So anyway, that's a trending thing that's going on in the travel industry, and as I said before, it's called set jetting. If you've saw a movie or a TV show or read a book that had some interesting places in there, it might be something to look into for your next vacation. Another one that was really good, and I missed it, was Santorini, Greece, because it was known from Mamma Mia, the movie Mamma Mia. So anyway, I hope you're having a good day. This has been Joe Leo with this week's Travel Minute, all about set jetting. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Joe. You've been listening to the award-winning JBL Travel Minute with Joe Leo, winner of the 2024 Magellan Awards of Excellence. Each week, Joe takes you through the ins and outs of the travel industry and gives you ideas about travel that you never even thought about. If you're looking to take a trip, book a cruise, or a special event, then reach out to Joe Leo at JBL Travel Group at 732-831-5200, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, an organizer for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise every year in May, where we go island hopping around the Caribbean. JBL Travel Company specializes in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for family vacations, group travel, destination weddings, and honeymoons for over 10 years. You should always take the Tiki Man's advice and travel with somebody you know. Reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. Make sure you check out the JBL Travel Minute every Sunday at noon on Tiki Man Radio. During Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, you'll learn something new every week. That's JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. MFG Records Tropical Division is a big supporter of Tiki Man Radio and live cam for Tropical Country on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. If you want to take your music to the next level, reach out to MFG Records, music for grown-ups, and Dave Sines and Beth Travers will take care of you. MFG Records, the official record label of Tiki Man Radio. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole Restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys.
Jim and Shelley here in Minnesota, where we love spending our weekend mornings in the Comeback Tiki Hut with mimosas and Tiki Man Radio. You betcha!
This is Joe from the Island Castaways Band. When I want to listen to trop rock, I listen to Tiki Man Radio.
We'll be dancing in the dark, in the starlight. Everybody feeling right. Moving to the music, love the way you do it. Gotta last and dance all night. We'll come alive when the sun gets done. Shagging to the boom boom radio fun. We'll be grooving with some cool smooth moving to the beach radio tonight. Radio, love that beach radio. Radio, dancing to the radio. Radio, love that beach radio. Beach radio tonight. Radio, love that beach radio. Radio, dancing to the radio. Radio, love that beach radio. Beach radio.
Beach Radio, that of course is Bruce Blackman with the band Moonlight, and where he has that song Moonlight Feels Right. And so we're hoping to have him on the show in a couple 3 weeks. And Starbuck is the name of the band, and from the 70s, one hit wonder there. But they have so much. He's turning out new. That's brand new.
Yeah.
You know, he's turning out great music, and lives right down here in Atlanta. And I can't wait to have him on the show to talk about the song Moonlight Feels Right, because that was a love story. Let's see if I can get it in here. Let's see. That was a love story about him and his wife they met in college.
Oh, very cool.
So looking forward to having him on the show for sure. But Patty was like, who sings that song? That's First Aid Kit. And this kind of goes back to the last time that we replaced the roof on the Tiki Bar. Brad and I was out there working, and First Aid Kit came on, and I was up in the rafters, and of course Brad's down on his phone, handing me stuff. He was helping me.
Yeah.
And I'm putting everything together, and that song came on. I'm like, who the hell is that? And I went on ahead and got the song, downloaded it, and we just played it over and over while we were working on the tiki bar. And but it's got such a, I don't want to be miserable anymore. I want to go where there's music and laughter. I was like, man, I love that song. So Patty picked up on it right away, and she says, I love it. So First Aid Kit, that's the name of that band.
And I love that daggone Tears for Fears remake. That sounds pretty cool, too.
I love Tears for Fears so much.
Yeah, that's Ken Booth. It's an older tune that they redid. Back probably 20 years ago, I guess now.
And the original came out about 40 years ago.
Yeah. But, kind of a reggae version of that song.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
That's one of my favorites.
My Silver Lining is the name of the tune, yes. Very good tune. So the Lukes have arrived. That must mean that there's Golden's food on the way.
Golden's food is on the way.
He says, hey, man, I left you a 30-pack of beer, and you let it expire, the date expire. And I'm like, I know, listen, I hadn't drank since last year. Not that I haven't thought about it, but because I cleaned out the refrigerator not too long ago a little bit, and from everything left over on New Year's Eve. The things you put in a refrigerator on a New Year's Eve party that if you don't go back to that refrigerator,
it gets a science experiment.
Experience.
Yeah, we had a lot of science experiments growing up.
We did that. Oh, it was, I think it was Christmas Eve, whatever. The kids were over at the house, and they opened up the fridge, and they're like, clear on the bottom shelf, clear in the back, you have an unopened bottle of wine. How long has that been in there? We start thinking, going, no.
I think when we moved in.
Over a year.
Yeah.
And they're like, you've had that wine in there over a year. And I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
They're like, it's time to open it. And I'm like, yep. Let me tell you what. That's some pretty potent wine.
Yeah.
It aged just right.
Yeah.
So I dug out yesterday. There was a Prosecco, or however you say that, bottle in the little fridge behind the chocolate bar.
Uh-huh.
And instead of a cap on it, it had what do you call it? It had a rolled up napkin stuck in it. Instead of a cap. So I was like, woo.
Okay.
And so I took that out and I was like, woo.
Well, this wine I got it up in Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
And it was a chocolate cream wine. And, I had bought that, and I had bought strawberry. The strawberry tasted just like strawberry milk. I mean, that wine was gone, but I hadn't opened the chocolate. So once we opened the chocolate and we poured it, it tasted, believe it or not, identical to a chocolate martini.
Wow.
That's what Lou, she drank that. She goes, oh my gosh, this is Danny's chocolate martini. And I'm like,
Wow.
it's in a bottle. You mean I don't have to go, I don't have to beg him?
Oh, yeah, always.
I don't have to beg him.
Always
I'm like,
trying to find a replacement for the Tiki
I'll
Man.
never replace it. But
All the ladies love his
it's like
chocolate
this.
martinis.
It'll suffice her in between the times that she can get a real one. But I got to go to Gatlinburg to get another one. And God knows when that'll happen.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, I don't drink liquor, so never mind. I was gonna say, now that I drink goat milk instead of almond milk, it would probably be just fine with that. But
it's not the milk; it's the alcohol.
It's the alcohol. I don't drink the alcohol.
And
I don't
as
drink
John
any more
Beck found out, he's like, "Oh, this is not strong at all." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what everybody says.
I don't
Just
drink
keep
any more
drinking it."
liquor.
Coffee cream moonshine by Old Smoky.
Beer is the strongest I can take anymore. So
I like, and I blame the ambassador on this. She got me hooked on Buffalo Trace creamed bourbon in my coffee.
oh my goodness.
That is fantastic. Whenever I say I'm making a good cup of coffee, that's what I'm putting in it.
So we are on the hunt for a new sponsor, and I have discovered what's the name of that barbecue sauce that we love? Kinders.
Yeah.
And so I got
Kinders or Kinder? Kinders, I think.
I think it's Kinders.
Maybe it's Kinder's.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, we really love it. And, you know, if you haven't tried it, we'll bring it down here in a little bit, but you can taste a little bit of it. But anyway, so I got to doing some research on it, right? And they go back to 1946, and their headquarters is 20 minutes away from Cali.
What?
And so of course, you know, Danny and his wheels turning in his head.
So I sent him an email.
It's like, Callie, you got to go over there and check them out for a sponsor.
Yeah.
Well, I sent him an email and I said, there's a line in The Godfather where he says, one day I'll call upon you for a favor. and that day may never come. You're right. You know, that's what
But
The
guess
Godfather
what,
says.
Callie, that day has come.
And then I put an email. That day has come, my friend. I need you to go use the you know, first of all, you know, they need to be supporting their local high school.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
it's literally
The kids
15
program.
minutes from
That's
where
right.
Callie is.
So they need to be giving back to their local community, and they are in all the Walmart.
He sent them an email, he said.
They are in all the Walmart, Targets, Publix across the country.
That would be a major corporate sponsor.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
We need that.
I mean, I could have sent them an email. I need you to go over there and knock on the door and say, hey, I'm with Antioch High School. I'm the music director.
Yeah, we need those big-time corporate sponsors because B-Dog wants to not work anymore. But dude, I just want to do this.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do radio.
I just want to do this for...
Yeah.
But in return, it would also be a major sponsor for Jukebox Saturday because it's a retro company and it goes back to 1946.
Well,
I can't tell you all the things that line up for this. It's just unbelievable. You know, when I saw they were
the kids at Antioch High School.
when I put in their address and mapped it out, and from Antioch High School, I'm like, it's 20 minutes away.
It's 20 minutes. Go on it.
Oh,
Callie said he's working on it.
All right, man.
Maybe if I say Buffalo Trace enough times in a show, that it'll start trending, and they'll jump on board. So, because you know they came out with their own coffee now.
They have their own coffee now.
Buffalo Traced Bourbon Coffee, and it comes in the K-Cups. I saw it at Food City, and I'm like,
oh my word.
I sent the ambassador the picture of it. She's like, you're kidding me. I'm like, no.
We also have a company here in Chattanooga that is going to be coming into the chocolate bar and talking about their new, they've just launched it's been in business for a while, but it's called Tennessee Brown Bag. And it's Tennessee Brown Bag Original Beef Jerky.
Oh.
And she used to make all this in her, in her house, and she would sell them, in a Food City parking lot or at some kind of thing, an event she was at or whatever. Mostly to her friends and family, and they would say, "You really need to sell this." And so now they finally opened up a spot, and now they're full-fledged open. So it's called Tennessee Brown Bag, and I've invited them into the studio. Hopefully to do a beef jerky, beef jerky tasting.
You know what else we need?
What?
We need some Canadian syrup.
Canadian syrup?
Yeah. That's right.
That'd be good.
Verona,
we need some syrup from Canada.
Moni, y'all get on that.
Yeah, because, here at Tiki Man Radio, we love Canada.
Yes.
We love all of our friends in Canada. And again, congratulations on the hockey championship or the game there between the two. But, so Tennessee Brown Bag Original. And
interesting.
You'll see them pop up in convenience stores all over town. They now have a location where you can go in and buy it as well. And several different flavors and whatnot. But we're going to have them into the studio, hopefully next week, to do a beef jerky tasting.
Nice.
I like it. I love beef jerky.
Danny loves beef jerky.
I like everything but the spicy stuff.
Well, that's a good thing. You can't, the teriyaki and all that stuff.
All that stuff I love.
The Amish community, packs theirs up and they sell them at Linda's Produce.
Those are pretty good.
Those are really good. That's the only beef jerky I buy is the Amish beef jerky.
And it comes from where I'm from.
That's right. It does come from
same
Ohio.
as the trail bologna and all that. That comes from up there where I'm from. Yes.
I didn't know you grew up on a wagon and a horse.
I grew up around the Amish my whole entire life.
Yeah.
I mean, they're you know, it ain't uncommon for go to my local grocery store and there's 2 or 3 buggies tied up out front. That was just the way we grew up.
Well,
So-
we have an Amish community here that has a big farm, and you can go up there and get. I mean, they'll have watermelons that it takes 2 people to put in the car.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and of course they're all out there doing their thing. But I used to take my mom up there all the time to get her tomatoes for her famous Mama's Mater juice, as we called it, tomato juice. But that's where she got most of it. But
I miss Mama's Mater juice.
Hey,
God,
when we
that
go
was
back up
good.
home, the local butcher shop up there is Amish. It's all Amish butcher shop. So you go up there and get nice, pork chops and get a lot of different kind of specialty meats and things like that. We do that all the time when we go up there. So
yeah,
that's like one of them things. We go up and make sure we bring back a cooler because we got different things that we're getting from the Amish grocery store and the canned goods.
No,
and
it's
things
all
like that.
good.
Yeah,
It's good. And not only do they have the beef jerky, they have a whole cooler of Amish cheese and meat and all kinds of stuff at
And
Linda's.
unfortunately, the only place in all of Chattanooga that I can get my trail bologna.
Ah, well, there you
The
go.
only place.
Well, there you go. So looking forward to that, and hopefully Callie can help us out with Kinder's barbecue sauce. And
His
I mean, just the smell,
persuasion.
it's amazing. And he's a big griller, and he ought to try it. And but what I like about it is you can buy it in any Walmart,
No, mine's from Publix.
and Target across the country.
Yeah.
And we really need them to support the kids there at Antioch High School, the music department. That the kids are doing a great job.
Yes, they are.
All right. Now this, I had to look at it twice when Joe sent his JBL Travel Minute. And so y'all know how this works. Joe usually sends it to me like on Thursday or whatever. I put it together, then I send it to B-Dog and myself because I have to download it here, and then I got to convert it to an MP3 version for Eric. Then I have to send him, and that usually happens no later than Friday.
Right.
Depending, and it doesn't matter where he's at. He's in Aruba. He's on a cruise ship. I mean, one time he sent it to me. He's like, "There is no internet here." It took him forever to do it. But anyways, we put all that together. But I was looking at it, I was like, set jetting. I wonder if he meant to say jet setting.
No, set jetting.
Set jetting. And
Set, like
yeah,
movies set.
yeah. So
I thought that was a great
idea.
It is a great idea. And so many of the places that he talked about, I've either read the book or seen the movie and have wanted to go there.
well, all he's got to do is say Downton Abbey, and you're all in.
Yeah.
But,
Downton Abbey.
yeah.
I love Downton Abbey.
I had to watch all
Gina
that.
Smith sent me a picture.
Sipping cream, dark chocolate coffee. Oh my.
Yeah, dark chocolate sipping cream. Yeah, liquor.
Oh my goodness.
It looks good.
Who's that?
Gina Smith sent that to me.
Oh,
she says I have to go to Gatlinburg to get it. I'm like, yeah, me too. With my stuff, I got to go to Gatlinburg too.
Excuse me.
Well, good deal.
Thank you for sending that, Gina. Appreciate that.
But yeah, that's kind of a cool idea. So if there's a movie, I mean, I guess once you dive into it, there's all kinds of popular locations or things, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's the place you want to go. But that's kind of a new twist on the travel thing.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I like
really
it.
cool.
Yeah, there was a couple things he mentioned because that's kind of like what Lou and I do. We try to find little places to go away for like weekend getaways and things.
Sure.
We necessarily can't have that whole time. So, when he was mentioning a couple of those, I'm like, oh yeah, that's where we like to go. Is those kind of places, Outer Banks and things.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all been to Rock City yet?
I've been past it.
Okay, so
you need to go to Rock City.
every time this comes up, I'm like, listen, you ain't got to go out of town. We got stuff right here you can go check out.
I've rode the incline. I went to Ruby Falls, disappointing, and then I
thought Ruby Falls was
Mark
beautiful.
Mulch and Grace
I
enjoyed
love
it.
Ruby
It was
Falls.
okay. I mean, it was nice, but I felt the payoff is getting to the waterfall. And when you get there and they give you 30 seconds, it's like, I traveled all this way. I wanted to stare at the waterfall. I didn't want to.
Take your picture and get on the elevator.
Yep. Yeah. That was just kind of almost the way it was. So
we got another group coming here in 15 minutes. So,
Yeah.
But no, Rock City, you can spend a whole day there.
I think that's what we're probably going to do is go do a Rock City this year.
You will love it.
You will love it. You will love it.
I'm sure we will.
And they have musicians and artists that play up there all the time. They
And I love going in the winter. I mean, obviously it's freezing, but they're for Christmas, their lights and stuff that they do all through the garden is gorgeous.
Yeah. We'll see. I have a feeling it's going to be a busy summer.
Yeah.
And we're already starting to get busy, and but that busy is a good thing. So
Mo says she loves Ruby Falls.
I do too, Mo. I think stalactites and stalagmites and all those things. I think they're very cool.
The best time to go to Ruby Falls is during Halloween. They have the spooky caverns.
The spooky
caverns. Really?
Yeah, they have the spooky
That's
caverns
fun.
up there.
So I've always heard Christmas time, but then I know that is just traffic, and that's when everybody goes to Ruby Falls.
The best time to go to Rock City.
Rock City, I mean,
it's Christmas time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have the the hot chocolate, and they have all the lights and everything at Rock City. It's really cool.
Make sure to dress extremely warm because you will be outside going through the. Yeah.
Mo said she was a guide at Ruby Falls when she was in high school.
Yeah, well, there you go. And I worked at Lake Winnie.
And you worked at Lake Winnie.
So one of these days, I'd love to actually go and experience Lake Winnie.
And I feel like, when I met.
There you go. There's another thing you can go do here. You ain't got to go out of town.
See, when I first met Danny, I felt like he was I felt like I already knew him, number one, but I think I think he either let me ride on the spook house.
Probably.
And I'm pretty sure he did.
So it was you that I got fired for.
Probably. Probably.
Well, back then you had to have tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had the tickets.
And,
You had to buy the tickets.
I'll just,
instead of the wristband.
No, you don't have to get in line again. Go ahead and go on in there. Actually, it was a girl named Charlotte that
Charlotte did it for
got me fired.
But we had a good time. We got to ride the train, and we got to ride the water coaster or whatever that was.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Then we got some cool pictures out of us. Yeah.
The boat shoot. You rode the boat shoot.
Yes, we rode the boat shoot. Yeah. So we had a good time there for what little bit of time we had.
Well,
I know that sucked. We need to go back.
We made the most out of that hour.
I know. We need to go back. We need to go back and start at the back and work our way back.
Front,
yeah.
Okay.
That's what we need to do. Because you got to go ride the cannonball.
Yeah.
You got to ride the cannonball.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to ride the cannonball.
I mean, you just can't. You got to ride the cannonball.
We were headed that way, and then everybody wanted to eat, and then the rain came. So that's how that happened. But anyway, all right, let's see here. Let's take care of our weekly lineup. Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee from 7 to 9 p.m. Friday, starting at 7 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
Not too soft, not too loud, just enough down there. We love it down there.
Key West, Port Aransas, Texas, Cozumel down in Old Mexico. Can't wait to check into Havana and get down to Jamaica to the Coral Cove. Don't tell my girl I'm thinking about it, planning on it. Gotta keep quiet if I wanna make a big secret surprise. Keep cool, so when I tell her all about it, I can click that picture with a loving look in her eyes. Give a little love in the morning, give a little love at night, and get a little more than you're asking for treating her right. Yeah, we sing about the thing about it. Ooh, there's love in the air. Yeah, we laugh about it, talk about it, cannot live without it, 'cause we love it down there. Don't stop me now, I'm working on it, saving now. Got a lot of love I wanna give that girl on the moonlit bay. Ain't gonna wait, hesitate, procrastinate, because there's never gonna be another place in time good as today. Bring a little island cocktail, bring a little island air. Dance a little closer, show me how we love it down there. Hey, hey, we sing about the thing about it. Love in the air. We laugh about it, talk about it, cannot live without it, 'cause we love it down there. There's no singing here.
We love it down there.
Nassau, Grand Isle, Louisiana, St. Barth, where they dance all night. Beaches on the French side of St. Martin. Keep part of your heart and set your spirit to right. Hey, hey, we sing about the thing about it. Ooh, there's love in the air. Hey, we laugh about it, talk about it, cannot live without it, 'cause we love it down there.
Why do you act so surprised? See, turn your back and ride blind. This town is full of drifters, don't you know? They put on their disguise, but you can't see it in their hazy eyes. They are waiting for their time to go. You won't see them down the road. 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 Okay. Where the road ends, we begin. Before you know you're one of them. Once you ran away from something too. Well, I guess that it ain't all that bad. One day you'll think of all the fun you had with the people that you never really knew. So let's raise a glass for all the misfits, the ones who had their chance and missed it, and blame everyone everyone they know. Many men get lost at sea. Many women turned out to be just cameos in your show. And you won't see them down the road. 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 Though there are times I hold back tears, you know I can't help but laugh. Did you really have your fun, buddy? Or do you even really have to ask? If there's one thing that I've learned in life, you make the bed you sleep in at night. And some people, they just never do the work. Guess all you can do is the best you can. Try and be a better man. Try not to become one of the jerks. And you won't see them down the road. And you won't see them down the road. You won't see them down the road.
It's Chucky Jordan right there, and man, we really enjoyed having him down at the showcase. He was up at the Ready Room, standing room only. I mean, he overbooked the place, but and then some of them I think had to get thrown out because they were too drunk. They just come off of a sunset cruise, but it was a good show, and we're so glad to have him. He's you talk about a talented Key West artist. He did a great job, but I love that tune. You know, you make your bed, you got to lie in it. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, but we have the man of the hour in here, Mr. Golden.
Golden.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
And the crowd goes wild. Anytime the Golden Master says that he's bringing food,
We got a crowd over
been looking for it all week.
I'm glad you have.
I got to tell you, it's a highlight of my week.
Well, I even brought you a special present too. So
I already put that for him up in the upstairs.
Yeah.
All right.
The
In the
special
upstairs suite.
In the upstairs.
I'll go ahead and break it. I'll go ahead and break it to you.
Okay.
It has that sauce with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
His special sauce. He made it for you.
The sopping sauce.
Yes, the hog sopping sauce.
Yeah, nice. I like it. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta get on the radio, B-Dog, and you gotta talk how good that cornbread is. You might get some of it.
I brought it just for y'all. You know?
Oh, thank you so much.
Like they're gonna talk it up. I got to do it for you.
Well, there's no doubt. I mean, you know, we were talking about the fact that you can listen to your instructions, but it ain't never gonna be your cornbread.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
I
But
swear to God, I do.
It's bone simple. I made
matter.
it as simple as I could.
It don't matter. It's
Yeah.
the same way with his turnip greens.
No.
I can make them just like exactly like he
I do.
said.
Yes.
And it's still
Yes.
not as good as
It's not. It's not. It's just not.
Same similar thing.
Maybe it's better when just somebody else makes it.
Maybe it is.
Maybe that's because somebody did something special for you.
There you go. Yeah.
That's possibly what it is. You know, it tastes the same.
It's the gift of friendship and good food and their specialty. And you know, if you try to repeat everybody's thing, then you're just messing up. You know, just enjoy it for goodness sakes. You know, but
Let me do it.
Let me do it.
Just let me do it.
You know, it's kind of like Gartrell's desserts.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's don't even try.
We do it. We try to make the peach cobbler, and it's just like
You can't. No, I know you can't.
You know, we got to get back up in the mountains, man. That was fun.
That was a good time. That was a very good time. We were talking about me and Tommy. If nobody else went, we're going to maybe try to go in April or like sometime in April. Maybe while y'all are
In
down
Panama
there
City.
in Panama City.
Oh, I see what you're
might,
doing.
Well, I don't know. We might wait, go earlier because y'all are going later in April, right?
I don't know. I could hear you just say no. Once.
Let's wait on Danny.
Well, yeah. Once Danny takes possession of the Golden Girl, we can go to the mountains and go fishing.
Just got to make sure it's pet friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure there is one or two or whatever. I mean, I don't know if you'd ever get a camper up there, though.
No. Well, I don't even have one anymore. So.
Did you get rid of it?
Yeah. I gave it to my daughter.
Well, there you go.
Well, we've got the RV that we're remodeling, but it won't be ready for a while. So.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're here, man. I appreciate it, and glad you brought food.
Yeah. Always.
We were going to have to split that one potato we had.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4.
Yeah, it's not one potato, it's a lot of French fries. Okay, that's how you got to look at it, kids.
It's just a lot of fries.
I believe
potato sticks.
Yeah, potato sticks. I believe my kids didn't think there was any other food. All meals came with potatoes.
Yeah.
Because you could boil them, you could fry them, you could bake them, you could do all kinds of stuff to them. So they didn't know any different.
Live with the Golden Girl. The potato will work its way in.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, potatoes don't go with tacos, but we figured out a way to do it. Chorizo potato tacos. That we done it.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to have potatoes. Who else loves them? Michelle. She's got to have potatoes on every dish that she eats.
Michelle does?
Yeah.
I never even knew that.
Yeah. And she was talking
For
about
some
it.
reason, how did I miss that?
Well, they were talking about it on the show one night, and I was like, "That's true."
I pretty much have to have either a potato or a rice with just about everything.
Yeah. Yes, there's either or. Sometimes both.
Yeah.
Sometimes both.
Sometimes both.
Well, cool, man. How the hell you been?
I've been doing okay. You've been working weekends. Took the shop over last April, last May. It's been hectic. We're growing. We have growing pains, but we're doing good. We're doing better. We got bought out. And
I have found myself in a similar situation in my the rest of my time has been taken up here lately a lot. And, we went through a buyout as well. And if you're the last man standing, basically, you end up getting pulled. Just like The Godfather. Every time you try to get out, they pull you back in.
See, that's the thing is like I was the new man on the block, and then the new company took over. I'm the new man, so I have to, we have to shine.
Well, there you go.
We have to shine. We have to, I run up some tool bills. They gave me purchasing power, and I have been using it.
There you go.
To make, just to make things better for everybody.
Well, you got to have stuff.
Yeah.
I had the same thing pop up this week where we're going to Sunbelt and renting a generator for $200. And the insulation job we had going or whatever couldn't use the generator because the motor mounts on the generator had broke. So I had to take it back to Sunbelt. And I'm like, how much are we spending on this generator?
Yep.
Well, $200. And how many times did we go to Sunbelt and get it? Well, we had 27. That's all I need to know.
We're buying 2.
Yeah. How much is a new generator? Well, it's about $2,400.
Well, we're going to buy 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll buy one of nothing.
No.
So you got to buy 2 because if one tears up, you don't want to be out again.
Or
right?
maybe you need 2 of them out at once.
Yeah, maybe you can do 2 jobs at one time.
Hey, wow.
What a concept.
Yeah. Yeah, the worst thing in my field, the worst thing is the machine sitting because it doesn't have tooling.
Yeah.
And that's just the worst thing.
That's like an 18-wheeler flatbed going down the road. Empty load. Losing money.
Burning money.
Yeah. Spending gasoline with nothing behind it.
Yep.
I saw a sign on the back of a tractor trailer the other day that said, "We are pulling for you." I'm like, man, that's perfect.
We're pulling for you.
Please pull for you.
I love it.
I have seen the flatbeds that had the one little Tonka truck strapped to the back of it. So, well, we're hauling something.
We got
something.
Yeah. Hauling the boss's...
the boss's grandkids, his little uke.
Yeah, the boss's truck or whatever. But anyway, so Anyway, we want to say we want to talk about Jody again. Her husband's seriously under the weather, so we want to make sure that we keep Jody, Camys Grammy's family in our thoughts, and we appreciate all of you guys. We finally got Monallo on, so it's nice. It's hard to do these interviews in a car, though.
Yeah.
With the internet and all that stuff. Cloud pops up, we're screwed.
Airplane over.
Yeah. And in Florida, rocket goes off. Well, there you go. There goes the internet for about 30 seconds. But anyway, we got him on a great new tune. The name of that song, and it's on our new hot list in the radio station. And, of course, it's called Moonlight. And we also played, who else did we have in here? We had Starbuck with their new song, Sunshine. And then we had Todd Donnelly and Brooke Graham's new tunes. So, well, just a ton of new music starting to flow. We're close to spring. And
so close.
Can't wait. They had a bass tournament on this morning. I was just watching them bastards catch all them fish.
The only boat I have now is the 12-footer, so,
Yeah.
Now, there's been a lot of good fish come in that boat, but
yeah,
it's just not the same.
It's not the same.
I sold the pontoon, got rid of the camper. I'm just twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah.
Waiting to buy the new one. It may be next year I'll get the new boat, so.
Well, there you go. Take little baby steps and stuff and do things you got to do, and you'll get back there to where you need to be. No doubt about it. What you guys got coming up on your show this week?
We have a special guest. Jeff Batson is going to be joining us. He's a Nashville singer-songwriter who is originally from St. Louis.
St. Louis. Everybody take a shot.
So he'll be joining us on Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. And we didn't really get a chance to celebrate the anniversary, but we did spotlight it in the Almanac.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
If those of you that joined us late, let's see if I can put this here. Let me go over here to where it is. Whoops. There we go.
And radio history. There are many memories and accomplishments over Tiki Man Radio's 10-plus years of radio. Here is just one. In January 31st, 2021, Tropical Country with B-Dog.
Oh, shifty eyes.
Premiered live from the Chocolate Bar Studios. The show focused on the countryside of coastal Americana.
We were a little heavier back then, too.
Radio plays a variety genres of music, including country. The show is starting their 5th year on air in 2025. That's your week.
Well, there we go.
Year number 5. Congratulations.
Yeah, there we go. So that was cool. Tiki Jane was able to put that in there for you and spotlight that. And, there's a lot of cool things going on with the radio station. And we got to hopefully get Callie over there to,
get you some barbecue sauce.
Someday I'll call upon you for a favor. That day may never come. Well, let's hear.
Callie
McCool.
Barbecue sauce?
Yeah. Well.
No, he don't have it. It's that kind, that Kinder's or whatever that you see in the grocery store.
You need to bring it down here because he will appreciate the.
No, I've had it.
Oh, okay.
Everything Kinder's makes is like next level.
There you go.
It's next level. Everything they do is next level.
But what we were saying is he researched it and he found out that it is literally 20 minutes away from where Callie is, their headquarters.
From the high school.
So he said, hey, man, you need to get out there. That's a new sponsor for us.
That is. That would be a great sponsor.
Well, not only that, but since they go all the way back to 1946, it'd be a great sponsor for Jukebox Saturday. And they're in every Walmart, Target, Publix across the nation. Sam's.
I buy it from Sam's.
Yeah, Sam's across the nation.
I buy Kinder's products. I love them.
Yeah. So there you go. I mean, it's a great product, easy to get. And they need to support their local high school music department.
Yes, they do. And everything they do is next level. If you haven't bought Kinder's, I use a lot of it.
Well, there you go.
Well, I just discovered
you like my brisket? It's got Kinder's on it.
I didn't see, and I just discovered it, and I said, hey, Because he was always getting like sweet baby rates, which is also
That's good. It's really good.
It's also good.
First of all, I don't do the grocery shopping.
But I do the grocery, and I said, well, this looks like a popular item around Publix here. People are always getting it, and so I was like, I'll go. I think I'll try this.
Get their seasonings. Their seasonings are.
Matter of fact, I did get their
Yeah,
seasonings too. I got
They're
some
fantastic.
seasoning packets for chili and for the.
Those.
There you go, Kelly.
I buy the tubs, the sprinkle
the
tubs.
Okay.
Yes, I buy
to
those.
put
They're
on your
the big
brisket.
shakers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Buy those. Those are they're lights out.
Okay. Well, there you go.
We have several Kinder's
Delis.
delis. Okay, so they got delis out there too.
What?
What?
That's what Callie said. Well, apparently that's where they come from. It's
Okay.
California.
Sounds like a good franchise business. We may need one here. Hey, did you know Whataburger's opening up?
I did, and they're going there in East Ridge.
I'm excited
East
about it,
Ridge
except for it's all the way in East Ridge.
Whataburger!
Going there where Wally's restaurant.
When
used to
we
be.
come back from the beach, normally we will find a Whataburger.
Yeah.
For our
we
lunch
do
on
the
the way
same.
back.
We do the
Now
same.
we got one going to have it in East Ridge.
That's just fat and grease and just wonderful.
It's wonderful.
It is
I know,
wonderful.
it is wonderful.
We don't have time right now, but I've told the story of a Whataburger that saved my life one time in Texas at a soccer match. But anyway, we'll tell that on another day. But anyway, all right. Well, it's about time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Thank you, Monallo, for joining us.
Yes.
And you guys out there, all you artists, keep sending that new great music, positive vibes, and make sure you check out all the positive vibes here on Tiki Man Radio. We got Rick the Stick coming up a little later this afternoon, 5 o'clock somewhere on the road with Rick the Stick. And, of course, tomorrow you got Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Tree Man and Tropical Country on Wednesday. All right, so, and of course, we'll be back here next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. We'll be doing beef jerky tasting. Have a great day, everybody.
See ya.
Farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long. Farewell, bye-bye. Andy.
Goodbye to my friends. I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I'd like to see your smiling faces again. So goodbye, my friends. Bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation. Your kind of loss and adulation. But look at the time.
So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. We're going to roll you back to the base, so if it sounds a little funny, you may need to refresh your app, okay? We'll see you next week. Make sure you hit that like button before you go.